All right, we are live. It's Sunday night, and we got our jams playing. Wow, our jams. Oh, all right. Just setting up the stream. What shall we say? Shining Legends. How about Shining Legends Restock? And we're going to say Terastal Festival Hot and Prismatic Evolutions Hot and Azour Lane 2. That's good enough. Sit safe. Finally, says Aovic. I'm sorry, I started late. Alright. It's a lazy Sunday night. I'm just being a little comfortable. It's a lazy Sunday night. Apparently, Kara streamed for 4 hours earlier today. We're going live for Sunday night. I saw her sales today. It wasn't too crazy. Well, that's pretty good. She did a whole 4-hour stream while sleeping. Wow. All right. Doo-doo. Scooby-doo-doo. How's this camera looking? Is this lined up appropriately? All right. Let's check on this. We have Jonathan. I messaged you about a missing bag. Okay, Jonathan McGonigal missing bag, he says. Let's start looking. Have the vintage pack breaks been moving? Not really. Here they are. Neo and Jungle. Maybe they're just not popular. I don't know. The prices will not come down on those, I promise. Those will stay exactly the same. Now, let's go ahead and find Jonathan McGonigal. If they don't sell, maybe eventually I'll buy out the rest of the spots for myself. Here's this. You're saying you should have more? Well, look at that. He's got more. Jonathan McGonigal. How far is the prismatic break? Ooh. Oh, this is some nice stuff. You going to give me this, Mr. Jonathan? Jonathan promised he was going to give me this stuff. He said so. I saw it in his YouTube blog. Thank you, Jonathan. And sorry if there was any confusion. Yes, you had 2 bags. They are now combined bags. Ta-da. All Gucci. What's going on here? Can I move my spot in the fossil break into the prismatic ETB? From the fossil, like the fossil sublist, into the prismatic ETB. So 2 spots? Because that would convert into 2 spots. Is that really what you want to do? I'll do it if you want me to. I don't recommend it, by the way. Fossil is way better. Prismatic, that's a modern set. It's all about the vintage, man. Look at these cards. Ooh. That's some sexy stuff, man. That has 2 Mews. I heard the Mews went up higher. I heard the Mews went up to 1.2. Is that true? Let me go look those up. What do you think about Pokemon 23,000 gold-plated Pokeballs? I want one. Let's see. I was doing more research today, guys. One thing I had forgotten about was researching the sales tax differences between states. I get a lower sales tax in Missouri than in Nevada. So let's see. This is going to say 232. Let's go right by it now. Let's go with the lowest price. The cheapest buy it now price on this Mew is $1,124. It's going to feel like 1.2 when you actually purchase it. What did I get mine for? There we go. I got one of my Mews for 1,000. What about the other one? Oh, here we go. Okay, one of them for $850 and one for Canadian 1,200. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. So that is about $836. So good. I did good on 2 of them. One of them not amazing, but still cheaper than it is now. I had a feeling I might want to grab some Mews. There's a lot of money out there, man. People are redefining what these cards are valued at. This idea that these are easily affordable at $1,000, which I guess is true for some people. This is $3,000. Can you believe that? Wow. Pokemon cards, man. They're blasting off to outer space. Beautiful. I think it's too early for these modern cards to be booming. Well, look at the price of the boxes. If no one's willing to give those boxes up and Pokemon's done printing them, and you know Pokemon's going to be busy printing Prismatic, not this other stuff. Might just remain high. I don't know. Yep, Pokemon's a special thing. Where does it all end, though? Where does it all head to? We don't know. We don't know. All I know is when I make Pokemon card videos, they give views on the internet. That's all I know. All right. How are you guys? Lovely slabs you have there. Love the carp. Yeah, well, that carp could be a future break. You know that? So that could be the purpose of him not to... Because I'm not in love with that slab. I don't have to have the Magikarp slab. I just think he's a great inventory card. There are some cards I am in love with, though. Look at that, Poker Umbreon. I actually really like Poker Umbreon, so I have a couple, but I'm also breaking one for you guys. Love that card. Crownbreon. I definitely am going to hold on to a Crownbreon. So I'm pretty unoriginal. I like Umbreon just like everyone else seems to like him. So I always liked him. I got a couple Umbreons in my collection, right? A couple expensive Umbreons in my collection right now. Everyone likes Umbreon. He's like a new Charizard. Kuro, Snorlax. Cool. Very cool. All right, and there is the clearance break, up to 9 apparently. Music going up. How many spots left in Prismatic ETB? Weren't Mews super cheap last year? S&P 500 crashing hard. No, it's not. Let me see. I saw Bitcoin crash a little bit, but, define crashing hard, The thing is, the S&P 500 really jumped a lot. All right, let's see. Down 1.5% overnight. I mean, but if you look at it, it's just coming back down from going up really high. To me, it just means that it's adjusting a little bit. We are. It jumped really, really high, and now it's coming back down. Maybe the euphoria wearing off. Let's see what's going on here. I can't read her handwriting. Spaghetti Princess. Mamma mia. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is to go off to PSA, is that right? Spaghetti Princess. Oh my God, look at the handwriting. That is so funny. Okay. The wife did an awesome job this weekend. I hope you got some rest. No, I got terrible sleep, actually. It's because I spent a lot of time helping her learn how to do it. Okay, Spaghetti Princess PSA. Okay. Get that moved over there. We're just cleaning things up a little bit here, guys. I'm going to redo this bag. All right. Oh, she did good. She did really good on Saturday. Her sales numbers were impressive on Saturday, actually. Sunday was a lot slower. But because of that, I'm expecting this stream to be slow as well. We don't know what'll happen, but it'll probably be slow. My guess is everyone's spent. Spaghetti Princess is new, though, isn't it? I think Spaghetti Princess sounds like a new person, so that's cool. Let's see. That's an SZ bag. Is it an SZ bag? LMNOP. Let's put her in the SO box. Closer to the O than the Z, so we'll do that. Okay. Blue Dream, huh? That's not a real name. Blue Dream shipping $9. All right. Oh, that's nice. Okay. There we go. Blue Dream shipping $9. I missed notifications. I don't know why I'm not getting them. Hey, mister, I fell asleep last watching. I don't know. Let's go look up this Blue Dream person. Was it a PayPal order? Even I hesitate on my usuals. Blah. World vibes. What? World vibes. Are you talking politics? All right, let's see. Let's see. What is this music, man? Oh, Bloom Dreams Smoke Shop. He seems new, too. So let's check him out real fast. Cool. Okay, so let me go ahead and open this up. Everything will crash this weekend. Get out while you can. I'm going to grab Blue Dream Smoke Shop. Boop. And I'm going to grab this email. All right. The stock market goes up and down. It's been doing that for the whole last 8 years. It goes up and then goes down, then goes up, then it goes down. If you pull all your stuff out of the stock market or whatever you're invested into, every time it feels like it might slightly go down, you're just not fit to invest. You got to be able to just stay in. Now, if it crashes, you just buy more of it. Ownership's the most important thing in the whole world. Ownership. So if it crashes, that's a buying opportunity. If you believe your investment's a bad one, that's a different story. So if you're invested in Coca-Cola and you think people aren't going to drink Coca-Cola anymore, then yeah, you would get out of Coca-Cola. If you're not so sure that's the case, then go buy more Coca-Cola stocks, that is. Yeah, did you guys see this one? Let's see. He gave me 10 for Surging Sparks. That's the price. Okay, 10 is the price. So this was obviously not for Alexis. I sent Alexis some money to send to Karis to open a box. And I did terribly. Look at that. She didn't sleeve it. Okay. Oh my gosh, she gave me the bad treatment. I thought I would be the best customer. A cute little... Alright. Okay, and here's some Holos. Here's a little Dawn fan. What is his music, man? Oh, that's nice. Oh, she sleeved these two for some reason. Huh. This is nice. Alright. Darn, no Master Ball in this box? Looks like no Master Ball. I was so confused when Alexis opened a box. Yeah, it wasn't really Alexis. That was me. I saw that Karis' queue was a little slow, and I was like, I'll send money to myself to open a box. It's kind of funny, isn't it? It made no sense. Yeah. Yeah, it made no sense. Here you go, Alexis. Wait, what? Okay. Darn, if this had been a Master Ball, that would have been nice, actually. Jolteon Master Ball. I swept a cold Terra Festival box for you guys. So you know what that means. You got to go have some fun and open some Terra Festival, because the next box could be hot. That's a fact. I swept a cold one out. Next one could be hot. I won't touch it. Oh, I did get a Master Ball. Wait. This was the Master Ball. Master Ball Abra. All right, we'll send these off to the PokeBruhs. Cool. I need to make some PokeBruhs. I haven't made PokeBruhs in a long time. Hey, we're all done. We're ready to go now. I've been working on a trading algorithm. Oh, really? The computer's going to trade money for you, huh? That's cool. Here we are. Do you think this is luck, or should I have more faith in my algorithm? I wouldn't trust an algorithm. Maybe AI. Which is, of course, itself an algorithm. Okay, got a little security alert. We don't care about that. I had to log back in on my other computer. Oh, am I logged out here? What's going on here? Can I click on this? Yes, okay, good. Wait, I'm just a little confused. Oh. She moved my emails around. Alright, we're all good on that. Scooby-Doo. Let's click on Hip Pals. Heatran has a spot left. One spot left on the Heatran Rumble. Alright, so Mr. Brandon Wong, is he here? Oh, Brandon. Yes, he is. He wants a case protector for the Ani slab. You got it. And 3 boxes of Azour Lane. You got it. That's an open box. We don't want that one. Ha ha! Woo! Big order for Mr. Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. Let's see if we can pull you a very expensive multi-$100 signature. What's the top pull in here? Does anyone know? Where would you be without Saturday cartoons? Ah. Okay, ready? All right. Ani SEC grade. It graded black label 10. Ooh, should I just get all 3 of these open? That would be 36 packs. Let's just get all 3 of these open at the same time. Okay. got money for Chinese New Year. All right. These girls. I feel like I'm at some kind of fashion show with this music. Some 90s fashion show, in fact. Turn that down a little bit. Get the Chinese 151 set. I'll look into that. I had a guy reach out to me to potentially sell it to me. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, so here you have 36 packs, white shorts, big boobies, big booty cheeks girls, all over the age of 18. They're all in their 20s, in fact. Play some 9 Inch Nails, mister. I wanna open your Pokemon cards like an animal. I wanna feel those Pokemon cards from the inside. Here we are, and sneak. Oh. Oh. You get me closer to Arceus. Tossing this over here. All right. What do we got? Ooh. Pack number 1. A holographic card. That's so valuable. 9 Inch Nails go on a big tour. You should take the wife. I could. Here you are. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Play some Lamb of God. I'm going to play some Lamb of Lamb Chop. Damn, bro. Holy schmolies, man. I'm telling you, Azour Lane's going to do good. It's just bikini girls. This is modern Playboy cards. 18-year-old girl. Ta-da! Okay, very good. Holographic person. Okay, holographic maid girl. Holographic whatever that is. Oh, man, we got a holographic girl. Holographic. When you open these cards, you should change your channel name to Card Hub. Card Hub, that's a funny name. Here's a holo. And another holo. And a holo. And a holo. So, on the menu, we have Shining Legends Premium Collection. If you open it, you get all of the specialty packs. All right, here we are. Konnichiwa. Okay. So that gives us 2 premium collections on the menu now. We've got the 151 Premium Collection. Blooming Waters is on the menu too. The actual Blooming Waters set. And Shining Legends. Okay, that was the first round. Nothing too crazy popped out. You got 3 of these full arts. That means you're going to have 6 in the next round. So the next round's going to be hot. Ready? Still no battle partners? There's no shipping on Sunday. The closest we could have it is Monday. So we'll see what happens Monday. Just how it is. I'm afraid I live out in the middle of nowhere. And that is why we need to leave. That is a very good reason to leave Lake of the Ozarks. We can't be out here getting the product later than everyone else. I was doing a little more research. You know what I discovered? If I do move to Nevada to get out of paying 5% income taxes on all my sales, I will then have to start paying something new. A higher sales tax. So I pay like a sales tax when I buy stuff online, and I buy an awful lot online. And if I move to Nevada, I will pay an extra like 3%. That's bad, right? It's almost 3%. So I will save 2%, but I will lose 3%. So I started doing more research. Turns out it might be New Hampshire, guys. From what I could tell, New Hampshire has 0 eBay sales tax and no income tax. So I will be doing more furious research tonight and tomorrow and the day after that until we pick the perfect spot. But it's looking like, if it's true that I have to pay something like 8%, so I pay 5% eBay sales tax in Missouri, it looks like. I pay 8% eBay sales tax in Reno, Nevada is what I've discovered. And so if that's true, and maybe Reno guys can test that for me if you're from Reno or from Las Vegas, maybe you can test that for me just to be sure. Try to buy something on eBay and calculate the taxes you would pay for me, would you? But so if New Hampshire is no online sales tax and no income tax, that might be the place. Might have nothing to do with how I feel about the land or the name of the place or any of that. Might just really come down to taxes. You know, saving 10% on my entire income is a big deal. 10% on goods that I purchased, that's not even income. That might be a bigger deal than the income tax, because the income tax is just a tax on the profits. Well, if you're saving like 5% on the entire cost of the inventory before profits, that's kind of a big deal, isn't it? Like you guys don't see how much I spend on inventory when I'm purchasing stuff from like eBay or something. It's a lot. Here we are. So it's kind of a big deal. Konnichiwa. Nashua, New Hampshire is not a bad place. Sure. Yeah, and Oregon's another place with no sales tax, but they do have income tax. So it's tricky, right? So it looks like if New Hampshire has no sales tax and no income tax, that might be the place. And they were the only one that had both of those things. And I don't feel particularly strong about New Hampshire. Like, there's nothing about it that draws me to it. Like, oh, cool, gambling. Cool, they got so much to do. It's not about that, though. It really is just about taxes in the end. That was the whole point of the move. All right, what we got? We'll have to study a couple more prospects. We'll have to study the change in price on the real estate out there. And we'll have to study the, what am I looking at, bro? I think she is pushed up against an infinity pool, and she's eating a popsicle, and her boobs are pressed against the glass. My God, dude. All right. Not moving to Vegas. Nothing's set in stone. That's why I've said nothing's set in stone. Nothing's set in stone. So we haven't put our finger on the map, and we haven't moved. We're still here. But like I said, I'm doing a lot of research, and I discovered that if I did move to Nevada, yes, my income tax will go away, but my sales tax will go up by like 3%. Meaning when I buy stuff off of the internet, apparently I will pay an additional 3%. That is not a small amount. Because again, the income tax is 5% on my entire income, which is profit. But the sales tax is 3% on my entire purchasing of all product. So if I buy a pack for $1,000, and then let's say I sell it for $1,200 or $1,300, well, 5% taxes would apply to just the $200, but the 3% tax would apply to the $1,000. Kind of a big deal. So yeah, sales tax is a big deal for me, depending on how I'm acquiring the product. But we acquire plenty of product off of places like eBay. eBay's the second-hand market, really. Like, where do you think I got this or this? Those came off of eBay. You can't order those from a distributor. Konnichiwa. She's wearing a mask? Oh, good for her. All right. Here's a holo. Check the bolt. She didn't save your desk lop that you collected. Hello, hello, sexy cards. Let me guess, Mr. Brandon. That's right, Mr. Brandon. We are. Come on, one more shot, one more full art. Is there one more full art? Come on! Ah, you do get one more full art, and it is sexy, but it's not a signature. Konnichiwa. All right. I need to get one of those investment visas. American income tax is so low. That was the subject of yesterday night. I showed that if you were in Germany, you would if you made 100,000 income, like 75 of that just goes to the German government. 3/4, and then you're left with 35,000 after you've paid all your taxes, all your silly taxes. But then when you buy goods, you pay even more taxes because you pay taxes when you buy goods. You're really left with less than 34,000 after you've spent the money. You know, you get to spend less than 34,000. It's really crazy. All right, and we were talking about how's that? It's really just kind of like slavery, isn't it? At that point, you're just a slave for the government. You think it's a good thing, and that's why the government gets away with it It's because you've been brainwashed into thinking slavery is good, which I guess is how you would keep a slave. You would keep a slave by convincing them that it's for their own good. We are. Ooh. Ooh. This is for my own good. Daddy government will spend my money. Konnichiwa. Here's a girl. Here's a girl. Here's an adult. Here's an adult. That's the sexiest one, in my opinion. All right, there you have it, Mr. Brandon. No signatures in that round. Okay. Oops. We have sold a lot of Azur, but I have a restock coming on a triple case, and we are going through a master case. Mr. Brandon, where will I find your bag? Yeah, it's really effed up. And yes, and it's not just a thing happening in Germany. It's basically all of Europe, right? All of Europe is doing this. Turn that down a little bit. All right. That's why Karis and I will not be moving out of Europe. We talked about moving out of Europe. I'm sorry, not out of Europe, out of the United States. We talked about moving out of the United States many times. But after doing research on our taxes, the taxes would be so bad to us that we would just be paying for other people. That's it. We'd move there and other people would get to have stuff for free because she and I work so hard. And I said, oh, so America gives me more freedom. Freedom is low taxes, everybody. It really is. Freedom is low taxes. When you get to keep more of your own labor, you are free. There we are. All right. Nothing wrong with that at all. Anyone who thinks that that's wrong probably just wants your stuff. Here's Miss Six, Prismatic Break. Who was the gentleman who wanted me to move him out of the fossil break? Was it Zach? Who was asking me to move this around? Thank you for the openings. Ah, thank you, Mr. Brandon. I wish I'd pulled you a signature, but not this time. Just didn't happen. The wrong now give me your stuff. Odds are 1 SEC per 216 boxes. Oh, so it's not based on a master case? Okay. Here it is. Me, but it was the graded fossil pack. Okay, you've got it. That's, you're Mr. Raul, right? So he requested that earlier, guys, which means this is now done. And you're going to have Mr. Raul Mendoza. Okay, you are allowed, of course, to back out of any break, as long as the break isn't done. Once the break is done, you can't back out of it, obviously. That's common sense, right? No one's going to be surprised by that. But you can change your mind on any break list, as long as it hasn't gone off. Where's the bag for it, though? Where's this music? This music is bad. Oh, this one right here, the pack break. I just throw this away. Should have gotten that reverse hollow magneton. Well, you know, you never know what's going to come out. You never know. So this is it, guys. 1 ETB is complete. And with this, we start a new round of the ETB break. And this becomes 1 and 9 again. All right, so we are ready for a new round if you want to jump in there. They move pretty fast. Oops, we got to leave this up here. The ETB break seems to move pretty fast. People prefer to have a chance at a whole ETB rather than a pack. They prefer the whole ETB. This will work as the chase card. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8, a 9. Oh, just 8. Biting your nails, 6? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8. All right. Why does this feel like 2 cards? Oh, it's just a thicker card. Oh, can't shuffle yet. This isn't even in there. How many people we got? 129 viewers. Welcome to the late night stream tonight. How are you guys feeling? I'm glad you guys are here with me, hanging out at 1 a.m. in the morning. It's 2 a.m. in the morning now. I started a little bit late, so it's cool that we have such a nice audience. Thank you very much, everybody. Remember, our stream goal is 145 viewers and 95 likes. You guys seem to struggle with the likes, you know, but if you can get that stream goal done, there's a reward for getting the stream goal. I miss you. I miss you. Give me a number. Give me a number. It's 1158 here. Oh, 1158. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you have it. Okay, Yolan. gets Pangoro. Here's Dr. Achilles. We gotta call him Dr. Achilles now. Yugi Tom. Mr. Zachary. Stex. Yugi Tom. Sorry, Yugi. Miss Six. Oh, I'm so sorry, Six. Raul and Raul. That's it. That's for you. You did it. All right. You bought 2 spots and you pulled the ETB. Congrats, man. What do you want to do with your hot new ETB? Here we are. Here we are. You want to open it right away, Mr. Raul? To get this opened? Get this bad boy opened? Okay, we are running a new round of the ETB break. Open it up. All right, you hear that, guys? He says, open, open, open. Let's get it. Well, before we open this, let's go create a timestamp in our breaks channel in Discord. If you have not followed us on Discord, why haven't you? That's where we do all the stuff. Jumping over here. Breaks history. I see where Kara did her thing. All right. We're going to say Prismatic break Raul M. All right, you got it, man. I'll set the time too, right? It should be at 31. There you go. There we have it. Good. Good, Anakin. There are many powers in the Force that some would consider unnatural. Mister, did you see Quip Drew on my gloom? So funny, dude. There we go. All right. Give away the promo randomly, please. I'm randomly selecting 6. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we can do a giveaway on the promo, sure. The promo is $10. You should keep it. Yeah, the promo is $10, bro. Stop it. It's trying to fall over. All right. Give to Dexter. Who's Dexter? Okay. Everyone choose a number between 1 and 20. All right. Oh, where's my dice? Oh, here it is. She moved it. Landing on 10. Looks like Jimmy Cabrera had 10. Good job, Jimmy. Jimmy was paying attention, huh? Jimmy, you got a bag? What's the name on your bag, Jimmy? Here you are. All right, what we got here? Whoa. Miss 6. You ready? Ah, I'm sorry, not Miss 6. Mr. Raul. 6 missed it. I'm sorry, 6. Teasing you over here. I need a bag. You need a bag? You're just here collecting free stuff? We should have some giveaways for people who have a bag. Just for them. Here we are. We'll get you a new bag, Jimmy. Here we are. All right. Snipping this. You don't even have a bag? Bro. Who are you? Shibboop. Jimmy cracked corn, and I don't care. Is that a racist song? That's not a racist song. Here it is. Jimmy cracked Pokemons, and I don't care. Jimmy cracked Pokemon, and I don't care. All right. Thank you, says Jimmy. Oh, please, Jimmy. Don't give me that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, right. Jimmy Cabrera. He's only saying that because he got a free card. I'm just put this over here. Oh. Now, Mr. Raul, we have to call him Raul the Generous. Now it is time to pull Crown Moonbryon, the $8,000 chase card, by the way. This set is unbelievably cool right now. And we continue to blast through it. It is Ogerpon Techno Radar. This is my fastest selling set at such an incredible price, too. People are going nuts on this. Monkey Dory Master Ball and Ortega the Femboy. Here we are. You can tell because his hair is pink. Scalped, overpriced. Scalped and overpriced. Here's Ortega. Here's Duskull. Here's Cypher Maniacs. I wanna disagree with you. You know why? Because the argument is that there's all these guys scalping it and selling it online, right? That was already going on for all the previous sets. You know, what do you think was happening during the set just before this? What was the set just before this? Surging, you had Twilight, you had Paldea Evolved, you had Shrouded Fable. Where were all the scalpers during Shrouded Fable? They just didn't exist for some. They just climbed under a rock. They disappeared for a little while. No, the real problem is they just don't have enough Prismatic to meet demand. Yeah, the number of online ripping ships and the number of people selling products on eBay, they've all been around the hobby the whole time. The only thing that really changed was the demand for Prismatic went through the roof. That's the real problem. High demand. It is, we got Spritzy. Oh, Regigigas. Oh, you dropped your card. No! How many cases of this are you hiding in your closet? Currently none. But I probably need to start putting some away. Archaludon. Archaludon. Like a noodle. Like udon noodle. Currently none. Honey, where's my Costco card? I wonder how long it'll take for someone to actually pull Cranberry on here. Yeah, it could take a while. Yeah, that's why everyone's selling things, have like 9+ boxes at a time, selling them at $140. Well, $140 is cheap. $140, no taxes, is cheap. But also, 9 boxes is nothing, dude. 9 boxes isn't that much. Think about how much Pokemon inventory is normally. I mean, like, when Twilight Masquerade came out, I could go buy 20 cases if I wanted. I could go buy half a pallet of you know, Paldea Evolved if I wanted. There's plenty of product. Why is there no product of this particular set? It's because everyone wants it. And so, you know, everyone starts crying over spilled milk when they can't get any. Yeah, it's a hot set. Everyone wants this set. They all want to break it. They all want the Cranberry on. You got to stop crying over it and just admit Pokemon made a really, really good set. And then be like, they're going to make more. You know, you got to stay calm. You can't just be mad about it. That's my take on it. That's my take is, got to be patient. Patience is a key skill when it comes to Pokemon card collecting. You got to be patient. And just chill and understand they're going to make more. And the Pokemon franchise is in a fantastic place, which is actually a good thing. It's much better than if it was like receding into irrelevancy, wouldn't you say? Because that's what it looked like for a minute. It looked like Pokemon card collecting was sort of receding, maybe significantly over time. And then all of a sudden this set comes out and it's so obvious that it's like the hottest thing since sliced cheese. That's good. That's a good thing. And yeah, for a little while, you might have to be patient and wait to open up some, you know, some of the best product like Prismatic or maybe Surging Sparks. But if you're patient, it won't be a big deal. We are. There's a lot of, you did this to me. You! There's a lot of that going on right now. We are. I don't think it's good for you. I think it's bad for your heart, dude. You're going to have a heart attack getting angry at people. Here's Raul Mendoza. Ready? They have 9 boxes, and I have none of them. Okay. Mendoza, ooh. Mister, do you still love me? Love me, say that you love me. We are. But what about the children? Yeah, who will think about the 35-year-old children? Because that's what it's really about, isn't it? It's the people who are putting these arguments together are never children. It's always adults. Isai is coming in hot. He wants a hot ETB. Good, you are in good luck because the one just before this was not a super hot ETB. Oh, Karis finished the Master Ball break. Oh, so we get to choose a new Master Ball. Prismatic pull rates equal Evo Skies pull rates. Might be worse than Evo Skies. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a new one up on the table. We got Grant Gould, Sketch Master Chief. All right, guys, we get to pick out a new Master Ball and then open up a really large Isai order. We definitely got to try out one of these Charizards right here. All right, see these Charizards? If you're watching them, they are right now going up in price. This Charizard right here is going up in price. We got to get one of these up. Yes, have to clip her first break. I don't agree with this person. There's a huge community waiting for the price to come down. You don't agree with who? With me or with somebody else? We are. All right, you don't gotta agree with me, obviously, but yeah, there's plenty of people wishing it was like $2, I'm sure, but it's just not going to do that. It's also a high-class set, right? You realize that. So anytime Pokemon releases a specialty set, like Paldean Fates, for example, that set was never cheap. You couldn't get Paldean Fates for cheap because it only came out of, like, like ETBs. So it was never cheap. It just, that's how it is. Now, this set's extra expensive because it's extra good. Like the chase card in Paldean Fates, when that set came out, it was like the Charizard and the Mew, right? Bubble Mew. Those were like $500, I think. They weren't much. The new Crownbrion, he's like $8,000 on eBay last time I checked. That's what's going on. Pokemon released a card everyone wanted. So yeah, the product's going to cost more. It's just how it is. Don't let it spoil your milk. It will make you sad. Let's see. Don't sweat it. You don't want to sweat it. It's not going to help you to get angry over it. All right, so let's see. It looks like, says we would want the break to be a 5.6 break. Guess that's over 5.5. Let's make it a 6-spot break then. That seems kind of high. So let me think about it. So, what did I pay for these? No, we are going to do 6. We're going to stick to the calculation. All right. Why do you accept non-market retail price? Why the Pokemon community price are that they worth it? Well, Mr. Aurori, I don't know what you do for your income, but there's a lot of people who make plenty of money, and they just look at it and they go, I can afford it. That's it. Now you have your answer. So, if you told me the pack was $25 a pack, I could still open it. And you're feeling the pressure of just not being able to afford a higher price, but you're surrounded by Americans who can afford the higher price. They go, I can afford it. So what you're seeing is that the MSRP doesn't match people's real incomes. That's what's going on. That's how prices go really high like that, right? Like take a look at these. How in the world are these so expensive? $1,000 for a card printed last year? How did that happen? Yeah, because people are rich. That's why. There's a lot of rich people. It's not like just a couple card dealers who have money. It's everyone who's buying these cards. Turns out a lot of people have money. So you're surrounded by rich people, and they can push the card price up. You should take that, and instead of letting it get to you, take it as motivation to get out there and earn more money, okay? Get out there and do your best career. Get a good job skill. Climb the corporate ladder. Become a manager. Become a corporate CEO. Do whatever you got to do, Become a hustler. Go learn how to invest. Go learn how to flip something. Go start your side hustle. Go start a new business. A lot of old people have run businesses. Young people are scared of that. Why are young people so scared of responsibility? Go start a new business somewhere. A laundromat. A vending machine store. Go start up a cat cafe. Do whatever you got to do, All right. So Charizard is up. He's a 1 in 6. That's not bad. My prediction for this card is it could go sky high. Right now, he's pretty affordable. But if this card ever started growing really fast in price, because he's so actually cool looking, I think he could go sky high. So get out there. Go do something majestic with your life, man. And do something difficult and provide a service to others. Don't stay in a small paying job. And when you do that hard job, when you do a difficult job with high responsibility, high creativity, high intelligence, high productivity, invention, design, when you get into that work, you get paid so well, the cost of a Pokemon booster pack or a Pokemon card just won't seem like a lot of money anymore. There you go. In other words, there's a lot of computer scientist nerds collecting Pokemon cards. Do you get my drift? So you get these guys, they're computer scientists, they work in the government, they work in architecture, they work in small business ownership, maybe they own their own tattoo parlor, right? We had a lot of guys like that. They own their own tattoo parlor. They make good money, so they can afford these cards. So how did the Crown Umbreon ever reach $8,000? Well, because these guys can afford it. All right, let's see. Mr. Isai, he says, 1 whole booster box of Paldean Fates. As in 36 packs, right? Also, I sent money yesterday for the Umbreon EX to be sent to PSA. I fell asleep. I didn't see it happen. I believe I did that. Give me a second. All right. I'm broke. I'm an actual artist. Like $50 is a lot to me. I got you, man. Well, keep it up. Don't give up, all right? You got to be real clever with it. Here it is. Umbreon. Lovely, man. Beautiful. I know a very good street corner. Hey, mister, can I use $5 on my Beckett Protector for a bag check? I owe you $5. We could do a bag check for you. Reminds me, Yeah, the principle is not that people have money. It's the principle that it's not worth it. Nah, that's not true. It is worth it. So you're wrong on that. It is worth it. Of course it's worth it. Not only is it worth it, it's probably underpriced. That's the funniest part. Not only is it worth it, it's probably still underpriced. So that's the best part about Pokemon cards. Do I think they're likely to go higher over time or lower over time? They're probably going much higher. And you're still in a time period. Remember, that was my whole theory. When the boom started in 2019, I said, people have no clue how high these are going to go over time. It's going to be shocking. And it's because it's like the baseball cards that cost $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. They all had time for that. Pokemon's in its infancy of collecting, and I think it's a bigger thing than baseball, in my opinion. Because everyone played games. All right, a whole box of Paldean Fates. I'll go get it. It's not gold, it's not silver, it's just paper. That's right, it's better than gold. Better than gold. Gold's not even as good as the S&P 500, dude. It's better than gold. All right, let's go get that Paldean. I think I need 4 of them. If the gold guys had put every dollar of their money into Bitcoin, they would be rich right now, but they didn't. They bought gold. If the gold guys had put every dollar of their money into Pokemon cards, they'd be rich right now, but they didn't. They bought gold. Gold guys bought the slower asset. I can't help them with that. It doesn't even make sense to me. Like, I got to restock these. So, the central banks already all own the gold. You're just making the central banks rich. All right. Yeah, there's already big, rich institutions who bought up all the gold and pushed the price up already. You're just, you're just piling in after them. You're lower down the pyramid. Is it? Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, the banks, all these world banks like China and Russia, they pushed the price of gold up on their own. Now you're just securing their investment for them. I don't want to do that. I want to invest in something that the banks aren't controlling and manipulating. Gold's just a shiny rock. That's all it is. It's just a shiny rock, literally. Hard to extract, hard to purify, but it is just a shiny rock. Oops, hold on. Divided by 9. Oops, not times 9, divided by 9. Whoa, we have a new price on the Paldean Fates. Where's my Paldean Fates English? Here it is. Paldean Fates moves from $14 a pack to $18 a pack. Wow. I don't know what to say. I just did a restock on it. How much of this is left? Is there any more of this left? Like, what the hell? Buying out my Paldean Fates because there's almost none of it left, man. You think they're going to restock this? I don't even know about that. They're going to be busy printing Prismatic, to be honest. Well, that'll definitely put a cooling on the purchasing of this set, Paldean Fates. But it's got a Mew card in it now that's selling for a lot of money, so that's actually not a bad item to be opening. We'll have to look at different avenues for restocking it. I ordered Paldean Fates. Yes, sir. Yes, you did. Okay. Ready? So, jumping over here. All right. Paldean Fates. Streamlabs is important for moments like this. What? Pokemon. it's kind of like the price of homes has gone up too, you know. Well, part of that is the government's been printing a lot of money. But one thing we don't talk enough about, it's also because Americans are so successful too. Here we are. A lot of people getting paid high amounts of high incomes for all these cool jobs we got, despite all the complaining people do. There we go. All right. He wants 36 packs. Oh, mister, how much is it for the Beckett case protector? My bad. Isn't it like 18 or something like that? Should I send in my Holo Slowking from Pokemon movie that's scratched a little bit to grade? That's scratched, huh? I wouldn't send it in if it's scratched. There. Musk, save us! That guy. He's eccentric. Here we go. Mimikyu, very good. Throw these dividers away. Kept on yapping. Well, I wasn't just yapping. I had to restock these, so I was working, actually. I was working and yapping. I wasn't even reading your chats, so you guys were trying to figure it out. Would it be PSA 1 or 3? I don't know. Do you like the Slowpoke song? I don't know what it is. Has anyone tried to do the Musk salute at work? Maybe somewhere. All right. All right. Maybe if you're working at the AFD. No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. There you go. He showed up like a floating head at the AFD. That's so interesting. All right. All right. Ta-da! I feel like Elon Musk needs to step down as CEO of Tesla. There we go. He's damaging the brand. He's got to do it. He's like Bill Nye the Science Guy. He's not Bill Nye the Science Guy anymore. Bill Nye the Science Guy is Bill Nye the Politics Guy. Well, Elon Musk did one of those. He's Elon Musk the Politics Guy now. He likes politics. He wants to be involved. That's fine, but you shouldn't be in charge of a major corporation with shareholders and stuff like that because you're only going to get 50% of the clientele. That could be true for me too, you know. Talking too much politics, but I don't run a big corporation. We just run a cute little card shop. It's a little different. He's got this whole corporation that's supposed to sell to every person in America. Do the Musk pump. 44 likes. Come on, guys. Positive vibes. Let's get it, Isai. They told me as long as I clarify what I mean, it's okay. Mr. Lawrence 3 from Pokemon the Movie. Oh, I don't remember his personality. Here we are. I got some of those cards coming back. Pokemon the Movie 2000 tops. Super expensive, super rare. I got some 10s, guys. I got 2 really good 10s. A Lugia 10 and a Charizard 10 from that set. There's not a lot of good Charizard cards in that set. There's basically one Charizard card. It's this great scene where Charizard is like pulling them on a sled. And so there's just one Charizard card in the whole set. And I pulled it and it got a 10. That is going to be a really nice card with a really good value. So I'm very excited for that. There we go. Mister, does size matter? That's right. The size of your Pokemon card collection does matter. There we are. All right. But Musk is taking us to Mars. Yeah, I'm not really for that either. I think that that's kind of pointlessly expensive going to Mars. I don't think that humanity should deal with that for now. Humanity should focus on solving the problem with dying too young, dying of curable diseases, becoming economically like viable. There's like world hunger and stuff. There's a lot of problems to solve more important than going to Mars. Mars is something you do a little later, in my opinion. All right. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe if you master space, there's some utility to it. Maybe you can like mine asteroids for gold and then the gold guys will be sad. Okay, you ready? Imagine you could do that. That'd be... Also, what if an asteroid starts heading towards space? I'm sorry, toward the Earth, and we have to do something to intercept it to save the world. So that's also a consideration. Yeah. If you have a lot of space technology, you can save the world from an incoming asteroid. That's a big deal. 3 inches is a lot, right, brothers? The 3-inch Punisher, huh? So is buying expensive Pokemon cards, but we're still wasting our money. We are. All right. Can we trade our slab that we won in the Holo Shuffle for store credits? Yeah, that's possible to do, but depending on the slab, you might get an aggressively poor deal. It is. All right. One of the things I've kind of discovered over time is the Holo Shuffle has this mix of nice slabs and slabs that are maybe more like not so nice, right? Like this guy is a 9. Maybe you don't want a 9. Well, people want to keep all the good ones and then sell the bad ones back to me. And then what am I supposed to do? Just fill the Holo Shuffles up exclusively with the bad ones? So it's either you're going to sell it on eBay or I got to sell it on eBay or in the Holo Shuffle. But whatever the case is, your price isn't going to be too good on the junk slab if I get too many of them. All right, come on, Mew. Isai Mew time. Or Charizard. Pay attention, everybody. We got Palafin. Ooh. Nice. Good centering. I like it. Okay. Palafin. Kansas City Chiefs to the Super Bowl. I saw that. I also saw the Eagles are going. So it's a rematch. Eagles versus the Chiefs. You know, the Chiefs only won by a hair last time. They made a comeback and won by a hair. They could lose this time. So it's an exciting rematch up, too. It's very exciting. Here's Clav. They going to win? Well, they could lose. Here's Great Tusk. If they win the Super Bowl again, everyone who's invested into the Kansas City in St. Louis is going to be very, very pleased. We are. All right. Missouri winning the Super Bowl 3 times in a row is nuts. Are you ready? Fortress. Ooh. All right. I've seen the developments planned for Kansas City. It's crazy. They're planning so much for Kansas City right now. They've got an amusement park coming. They got like these huge shopping centers coming. So I think they're planning all this expansion literally because of the success of the Chiefs. I hope Taylor wins a ring. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. All right. We got our little Pikachu shiny. Good. So that is a hit. Mr. Isai picking up Pikachu. He really doesn't need this, but let's put it in here for fun, for funsies. Isai, you're a big customer right now, man. I appreciate all these deep orders. Here's Oink Loney. It should have been the Raiders going to the Super Bowl. The Las Vegas Raiders. They're the Las Vegas Raiders now. Fortress. If you're just joining a little bit later into our stream, I was talking about how I might not be moving to the Nevada state. Nevada. Karis was like, it's Nevada or something like that. She was like correcting me. I was like, all right. But anyways, we might not be moving there. If it turns out I can save even more money by moving to New Hampshire, I just discovered that Nevada has a high sales tax on incoming items from eBay. That affects me directly. Whereas New Hampshire, which is also a no-state income tax state, they have no sales tax, 0, similar to Delaware. Remember Delaware? We talked about Delaware before. So that could be it. That could be the ultimate move. Could be New Hampshire. Ooh, New Hampshire could be the ultimate move. Escape sales tax and escape income tax at the same time. That could be the move, guys. I don't even know the place. It's just some random place on the map in America. But so is Missouri, I feel like. I feel like Missouri's just kind of like, you know. Oinkaloni, Pichu, Wattrell, Fortress, Great Tusk, Clive, Toadscool, Palafin. There's nothing in New Hampshire. Yeah, I get that. That's why it wasn't, previously it wasn't being chosen. But we did recognize New Hampshire as a low natural disaster state. They don't get too many natural disasters. So they were in our radar already. They're a no income tax state. And apparently they're a no sales tax state. That's a big deal because so much of my product comes from eBay. Where do you think this Charizard came from? He came from eBay. Secondhand market. So that is a very big deal to me. And we deal in the secondhand market constantly on this channel. All right. New Hampshire is also in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, but I'm telling you, no sales tax. So currently the sales tax in Missouri is something like 5.5%. So when I buy an item on eBay, I pay 5.5% taxes on that. Now, that's not profit that I'm paying 5.5% on. That's 5.5% for the entire price of the good. That's a big deal. So, you know, if I sell $1 million of cards and make, let's say, $300,000 of profit or something like that, right? Your income state tax would be like 5% on the 300,000, right? But the eBay sales tax could have been on the entire $1 million. So that's a big deal. And that's why we were considering Delaware before when we were learning about sales taxes. Delaware is on that list of states with no sales tax. I did not know that New Hampshire was also on that list. I did not notice that before because it's kind of the state you don't think that much about. It's on the list for no sales tax, no income tax. I'm moving to Tammy's place. That's where I'm moving. Just another new Missouri, but you save money. Hey, if I'm spending an extra 10% to live in Missouri, it makes 0 cents to me. 0 cents. All right. If you move to Canada, it might turn into the 51st state. Oh, Canada. Well, I think if Trump obtains Greenland, it almost like traps Canada. Like we've got Alaska, we've got Greenland, and maybe we control the Arctic, which means there's not going to be any shipping from China or Russia to Canada through the Arctic. And maybe Trump takes over the Panama Canal too. Who knows? There's no shipping through the Panama Canal then. And I think that we don't even need Canada that much if we have oil coming from Greenland and rare earth minerals coming from Greenland. So it's really, really, really important that we take Greenland. I think it is. I think he's not going to back down from it. Here's Esparta. And I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on Canada to consider joining, but they might not. I think that ultimately it will come down to Trump's ability to actually convince the Canadians to want to join. If they just don't want to join, I don't think it'll happen. All right. They might want to join if America's economy is doing very, very well over time. So that will be seen in a few years. Iron treads. All right. Canada is already more poor than like our poorest state, though, if you guys didn't know that. Per capita, the average Canadian is not even doing as well as like the average Mississippian. You are? I don't know if you guys knew that. Not that they don't have a wealthy class, but so does Mississippi. Palafin, ooh. Do we take Greenland by force? No, I don't think so. I don't think that'll happen. I don't think it'll come to that. I don't think so. I think what'll happen is Trump will basically, he'll say, we could take it by force. And then if we do, we don't owe you anything. We don't pay you for your land. You don't get paid. We just take it in. It's ours. You got just 50,000 people on it. That's not even it's like a small village. That's it. That's the whole population. And he'll say, you don't have the military to defend Greenland. You just don't. And he'll say, we could just take it and then we don't have to pay anything for it. So you can sell it to us and make a lot of money or just lose it and not get paid any money. So he's going to say something like that, I think. And then they're going to go, all right, well, I don't know. I don't think they want to give it up, though. What they want to do is they want to rent it to us. They want to rent Greenland to us. And then what they would really like to do is have a sort of like a war between China and America to purchase Greenland, I'm sure. Who do we rent it to, America or to China? So they're going to say, oh, China's a threat. You could rent it from us. They want to rent it to us. They want all the oil and all the rare earth minerals. They want it for their own country. But they have no means to protect it. So they just assume we're going to protect it for them. They don't have some big military. So what? We're just going to protect it for them. And they'll be like, we'll cut you in a little bit. Like, what? And Trump's saying that's not good enough. It should be ours. You don't have the means to protect it. And he's correct. I think he's completely correct. How can you keep a chunk of land that you don't have any means of protecting? You are. It kind of goes back to like what's happening between Russia. Ooh, Mimikyu. Look at that. That looks great. One pack, dude. One pack. No Bubble Mew. Come on, Bubble Mew. You got a Tauros in the last pack. That's nice. Good centering on these cards, by the way, so that's not too bad. Nah, would not let you take Greenland. NATO would not let you take Greenland. LMFAO. Yeah, so that's another thing. Like, what would NATO actually do? NATO could like stop doing business with America, and then I think they're already in a lot of trouble from an economic perspective. So they could just do business with China. Well, where does China get all its money? By doing business with the U.S. So everyone's just doing business with the U.S. It's kind of like this thing where Trump's saying, well, yeah, of course we can do what we want. Everyone's relying on us to buy your stuff. We are. So, you know, all of NATO will have to decide whether to go against its other biggest NATO ally, U.S., in taking Greenland, or they'll have to decide to go, oops, sorry, Denmark. You're not Denmark. You're the UK. You don't have to appease Denmark. Here's Glamora. Here's Wardrobe. Germany's not Denmark. They don't have to appease Denmark. Denmark's like, hey, guys, see this big, rich island? It should be for me. And everyone else should leave it alone. That's our stuff. It's like, all right, well, how are you going to defend it? We can't. We just sort of rely on you being nice to us. It's like, that's it. That's it. That's all it is. Just sort of rely on everyone being nice to them. You guys be nice to us, and we'll extract the minerals and sell it to you. It'll be great. It's like, what? It's just not how the world works. At the end of the day, it doesn't work that way. Esau, let's get you a bag. All right. Price on these are up. Really high, unfortunately. Paldean Fates. I did my restock. I've just 3 ETBs left. If you'd like any more, there's only 3 ETBs, and I'm out. There you go. Sounds like being a bully. Yeah, it is essentially. You're correct. Because that's how Russia became Russia. That's how France became France. That's how Germany became Germany. Right? Wasn't like the Prussian Empire before. That's how British became British. Right? Like the UK took Scotland and it took Northern Ireland. It didn't ask for Scotland. It didn't ask for Ireland. It just took them. That's how every country is formed. So you ever question, how do these countries come about? Well, some leader just goes and takes a bunch of land. That's it. Strictly. Like every country that has ever existed. Even old countries like maybe like Native Americans in America. Like how did they, or the Aztecs, how did they form their big tribes, right? Well, they just kind of bowling balled everyone around them. That's what they did. They said, this is our place now. All right, let's find your box. Very nice. That is strictly how it works. That's why you have to have a military. And if Denmark doesn't have an adequate military to keep Greenland, why do they get to keep Greenland? Only because we're being nice to them. That's the only reason. So Trump's going to make some argument like, oh, we got to have Greenland. It's national security. You have to do it. National security, after all. So you got to make some argument like that. Here's Mr. Esau, 3 boxes of Terra Festival. Damn, bro. Wow. I'm liking you, Mr. Esau. All right. Let's get this started. Let's make sure you get a nice hit in here. Okay, we got 3 boxes. Terra Festival, everyone. Okay. If America acquires Greenland, it's a very big deal. All right. That'd be a very tough place for the Canadians. And they might be tempted to join. And that would be, we'd be living through one of the craziest presidencies ever. All right. We got 1 box. It would be crazy. I'm not saying it would be nice, by the way. Yeah, I agree. It's basically bullying. All right. Positive vibes. Positive vibes, guys. Oops. Got like a bonus pack I can give you? Run this away. Well, let's see how good your pulls are first, huh? Oops. I like this big order. This is a big order, man. Ah, the plastic didn't tear. There we go. As opposed to the idea as some of the Canadians and all of the Canadian government is, I think it would be amazing if America and Canada joined. I think that's really smart. There's like a special synergy to it. We're all on the same continent, you know. It makes a lot of sense, actually. It's just a matter of pride. That's all it really is. It's pride. Canadians are very proud, and that's good. That's a good thing. It is. But there's synergy. All of us joining together. There's something to be gained that can only be gained when we're together. All right, here goes. Sneak. Sneaking this. It's a very clever idea. I don't think I would have thought any other politician in America would have said that. Snipping this as well. The Canadian government will 100% reject it because then they'd be kicked out of power. So, right? So they will not agree to that. They are in power and they don't want to lose it. But the Canadian people should consider it. All right. Yeah, they're going to tell you it's the worst idea in the whole world. Here's some stuff. Ooh. Now, let's see. How should we set this up? Let's set this up like this. Let's get this over here. Okay. All right. They get nothing better to do. Why do random people come in the stream and start a fight? Here we are. All right. Nice. Nice. Okay. I didn't even see it. Here's the Moki. Here's this guy with his hair. Ooh. Ah. We got Leafy Blown. Here's some Holos. Here's EX Vaporeon. All right. Yeah, so Bitcoin's down today, huh? Bitcoin's down. Oh, the dolphin. Oh, lovely. Ooh. Okay. I could see the stock market kind of dipping a bit. People start to worry about, you know, how things are going to look when the dust settles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's a lot of rich people that go, I don't need to gamble on this. I just want to secure what I have now. Ooh, Master Ball Jolteon. Nice. Master Ball Jolteon is a hit. Very good. Okay, we like that so far. All hail the God Emperor. He's the chosen one. Here goes. Ah, Terapagos. Okay, Terapagos is pulled in the first box. That's all right. That's all right. Terapagos. That's box number 1. He's not the worst, is he? He's talking about controversial topics. He's basically opened up the floor for disagreement. Yeah, you guys are welcome to disagree. You can share like some ideas. Try to keep it chill. Be respectful. I will respect your ideas. So I'm not trying to beat up on anybody. But yeah, you know, if it's a controversial subject, we just like that. We like talking about stuff. I like talking about stuff. I think that's my style. That's my stream style. I like Pokemon cards, but I like talking finance. I like talking world politics. I like talking about the news, what's going on in the news. So for me, it's a mix, you know, like you do Pokemon cards, but you also talk about the world at the same time. It's a mix. And some people just talk about Pokemon. Here we go. Ooh, Eevee. Very nice. I like to do both. Here we go. Like a second ago, we were talking about the absolute best place to move as a remote worker who sells Pokemon cards. And I was saying it could be New Hampshire. See, that's a totally different subject. And that's sort of like a financial analysis of the best place to relocate to. And that's valuable information, by the way. Here we go. Yeah, if you've got a fully online job like I do, or my wife, then, you know, we're kind of also sharing some information with you in a way, right? All of our research. Here it is. I opened 11 ETBs, 1 binder today, and hit 7 SIRs and 1 EV Evolution hot. Just 1 EV Evolution. So there's one more SIR in this pile here. He's gotten the Turtle. He's gotten the EV, which is a solid pull. But we are looking for Crownbrion. Come on, Crownbrion. All right. Snipping that. Snipping this. We could talk about all kinds of things. We could talk about health, relationships, celebrity gossip, movie reviews. We talk about it all. We really do. And the dominant thing right now is just kind of what's going on around in the world after Trump got elected. That's the main thing that is dominating the news cycle. All right, we've got the fish. Ooh. All right. Here's... I could tell you what I made for breakfast after I finished the stream yesterday. I made chicken and potato soup. Wow. I used my pressure cooker. I diced up a bunch of chicken breast. And what I did was like 4 potatoes, 2 whole carrots, 2 whole stalks of celery, bunch of seasonings. And then I had a quarter pack of bacon go in there, right? That's the trick. That's the secret ingredient. You do a quarter pack of bacon. Okay, then you do some water. You pressure cook that until the potatoes are soft. It takes about 10 minutes of pressure cooking. And then you, on top of all the seasonings, because you can get like a chicken soup seasoning, on top of that, you do a can of cream of mushrooms, right? You do a can of cream of mushrooms when it's done. You don't want to do a can of cream of mushrooms when it's pressure. Oh! We're talking about chicken soup. And he pulls the Crownbrion. Woo! All right. That's the secret. The secret is to be talking about good soup. Wow. That is so cool, man. Definitely a clip. You got the chicken soup clip. That's for Mr. Isai Rivera. Ooh. He's good soup. If you think about it, he is good soup. All right. Pokemon has put together a tasty treat for us hungry collectors. maybe cooking and designing are very similar. Ooh. All right. Cool, cool, cool. He's the quarter package of bacon. He's the secret ingredient that makes the soup so good. That's how it works. All right. Please talk about soup when you open mine, too. All right. I actually make a lot of different soups, if you didn't know that. I do all the cooking in our family. Karis doesn't do any cooking. She does occasionally cook a little bit, but she doesn't cook too much. I do almost all the cooking. And I just have like this lengthy, detailed, soup practice from years of cooking as a kid in a large family of 11 kids. But then also throughout life, we just couldn't afford to go out to eat much. So just cooked at home all the time. And Karis, it doesn't come naturally to her, so she struggles to cook. There we go. You learn cooking is like a brain thing, like some people got it. Oh, okay, you got a little Pokeball Dusclops. He's a nice card. I'll put him in your hits pile. I'm a Dusclops fan. There you go. Yeah, the only problem with this is he looks good. I was going to say he looks a little fatter on the left side. Does he look a little fatter on the left? No, he looks pretty good. He could have a chance at a 10. I bet he's going to send him in. I hope he grades 10. LFG! You might be on a delay, Mr. Isai. Prismatic ETB C400 CDN up here. Whew. Oh, Canada. Here we are. But yeah, we were talking about soup and we pulled the Crown Brie on. That's funny as hell, man. All right, congratulations, man. Here is Master Ball Rookie. Ooh. Now, he already said send it to PSA. A bit, but it looks like a 10. All right, it's probably going to be a 10. I think it's a 10. I'm praying for 10. We got to send it out right away then. Okay, here's this lovely guy. I think this card's a hit. Because you notice we opened 3 boxes and only 1 EX came out. So I think that card's actually still going to be a hit. Someone's going to grade that black label one day, and it's going to be like $300 or some stupid thing like that. Here's a Totodile. You guys got to consider Terra Festival. It's a good set. Okay. Totodile. I tell you what I can do, guys. What do we got here? So, we are on a fresh case. That box he pulled was the remaining boxes from the previous case. I'm not kidding. I could show you if I flip the camera around. That was boxes from the previous case. So the previous case has 2 more boxes left, and then it's gone. And then it's an absolutely fresh case over here. So I tell you what I'll do. I'll start on the fresh case on the next order. We'll mix those other 2 boxes in. So Terra Festival probably ready to pull another Crown Brie on if the next case is loaded with 1, 2. All right. Here we are. Very good. 9 for sure, though. What are you talking about? There we go. All right. What a great night. This has been a great stream already because Mr. Isai's Crown Brie on pull. Not enough pulls like this. It's so difficult to get. All right, let's take a look at those hits real fast. Obviously, you pull Umbreon. You're also going to take home another Umbreon, Master Ball Grit. That's solid. That's a solid pull. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, Eevee's solid. Terrapago's kind of junky. That's a hit. Jolteon is a hit, everybody. He got Master Ball Jolteon. Congratulations. What a great round. All right. He is definitely celebrating right now. How much is the Crown Brie going for? We have a break on Crown Brie too, if you guys want to jump directly toward one. So here it is. All right. Excuse me. Filled 11 out of 28. He's a big break. The first time we introduced him to the table, he filled up instantly. Okay. Oops. Mr. Stream Title called it Terastal Festival Hot. Yeah, it is hot. It's a great set. And people slowed down to open Prismatic, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Prismatic's very good. Actually, if we pull the Crown Brie out of Prismatic, that's a bigger deal than pulling this guy. Because this guy, he comes out more consistently. He comes out every other case, apparently, right? But for the Prismatic, I don't know how many cases you need to pull one of those. Probably some absurd number. Like, let's see, 9 times 10, 90 packs. He probably shows up once like every 100 cases or some crazy stuff like that. Who knows? Okay. We get your name on this bag here. And now you have a double box. Nice. Let's get this ready. When you send the Beckett to my dad, I'll send $50 coupon for you to take Quip to Golden Corral. You don't got to do that. You don't got to do that. I tell you what, Brandon, you just keep opening cards I make a little bit of money when you open cards, okay? And so when you open cards, you are giving me a tip. So I appreciate it, man. You've already tipped me. You've been very good to me, in fact, so I appreciate it. And I'll continue to do my best to give you good service and excite you with exciting cards. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Think of it like that. The tips are built into the price of the booster packs. Isai Rivera. I assume we're sending this to PSA. So because it's slightly off center, I definitely would not send this one off to Beckett. Okay. I'm assuming he is going to ask me to do that. Okay, very lovely, very lovely. You could even trade me some of the cards you don't want for another grade, you know? What the price for box? Mr. likes only the tips. Well, ultimately, you can send me a tip. Damn, look at this. Isai, 5 spots on the ETB break. Damn, bro. He has taken a half spot in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it's more than half, isn't it? So Isai's got a half in a prismatic break. Break E. Wow. He's just flipping a coin on getting... That's a coin toss on a ETB. That's scary, dude. You could lose all that very quickly. Okay, finally, we are moved on to Jennifer Yap. 2 boxes of English Azur. Now, which Azur? Volume 2, right? Remember, there's Volume 1 and Volume 2. Give me a second. Wait, is it this box right here? No, this is empty. All right. Excuse me. Mr. Isai casually dropping $1,000 tonight. Thanks, man. You're treating me too good. All right. Nice. Here we are. I think you did good with those Terra festivals. Okay. Ah, she says wrong ones. All right, you want the English print. Haha. Give me a minute. I have those as well. So I believe I have a sealed box right here, and I have to go get more. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, took me a second. Ow, took me a second there. God, that hurt. Whew. Sunday. Oh, she said it. She said English Azur. I'm sorry. All right, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay. The Poke Gods have declared it. Hopefully. Yeah, that's a big risk to take on the ETB. It's a coin toss. You've got a little bit of better odds than 50. Now, this is a 16-pack box. Is that right? Oops, oops, oops. There we are. This appears to be a 16-pack box. That's what it feels like. I have one case of this left. I'm curious what the restock on it is. There you are. I kind of do my pricing live these days, so you see price changes come in live. All right, like we just did with the Paldean Fates. Paldean Fates Mew is $1,200 roughly now. How do you guys feel about that? Karis was awake. She was having her midnight snack. I'm gonna text her something. She's gonna be awake for the next 30 minutes eating. All right, there we go. Ooh. Maybe I should buy the rest of the spots. Oh, just to make sure you don't miss. It's a little scary, right? All right. So, nothing but Siggies, Miss Jen. These packs are smoother than the Volume 2. Weird. I think they reduced the quality on the booster pack. Yeah, these are like smoother. They feel like they're a bit thicker. Kind of fascinating, isn't it? Booster pack quality. Anyway, so I kept ripping. Wait, let me feel this. No, they're similar. They're similar. Here we are. Something else is going on. I don't know what it is. Maybe there's more cards in the pack. Ooh. Miss Jen. Oh, my. Ready, steady. We got one girl, two girls. We got 3 girls. We got 4 girls. Grills. Just sent for 36 more of Prismatic. Oh my gosh. Damn, guys. He's going deep. We're going to have a crazy round tonight. Whoa. Boy, I hope that Crombrion's in that round then. You know, I can't guarantee that, obviously. But, man, that would be nice. That'd be perfect. Okay, here's a holo. Oops. Here's Beer Booby Girl. Tea Girl, maybe? Okay. Okay. Is that all tax money? You a baller, Isai? Yeah, he's a baller, man. Oh, the best Valentine's card. She's got a piece of chocolate between her toes. Do you see this? She's feeding you a piece of chocolate. That ain't right. The chocolate card. All right. Now, I just got to warn everyone who's in queue, these orders are so large that the wait time's a little bit longer as a result. We're going to bust through all the orders, 100% of them. I'm not going to bed till it's all done, okay? We just go as long as we need to. There are. Should have gone live earlier tonight, huh? I didn't think we would be busy on a Sunday night. Sunday night? Oops. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. I'm busting through this particular order. There we go. Tossing this away. All right, what's this? Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Hey, yo. Here's a holo as well. Here's a holo. And here is a holo. Nice. All right. Tossing that away. So your first box, here are your 3 hits. Gigantic Boobies Girl and Chocolate Feet Girl and Tea Girl. Let's go ahead and snip this. Them Waifus be hitting. Azour Lane, man. I think Azour Lane's one of the best-selling things on this channel ever. Like, step aside, Pokemon. You know, talk about one of the best things we sell. It's these hot girl cards sometimes. People like the signatures, and they just like sexy girl cards. I don't know. I want to be LaFlame when I grow up. Yeah, LaFlame. We are. We are. All right. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Why does Mr. never say snip anymore? Sneep. Sneep. Here's a holo. Because this is season 6 of TCC, and the show has changed over time. Oop, oop, oop. Here's some holos and some holos. That's a holo. This is a holo. Oh, konnichiwa. Oni-sama. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Make America snip again. Oh my god, dude. I cannot stand that saying at this point. It's been said too many times. It's like obnoxious. I remember his campaign trail. He would like chant it or something. It's like, oh God, dude. It's just too much. My brain gets tired of little jingles and sayings. All right. Oh, it worked. It worked. Apparently it worked. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. And here's out here in Lake of the Ozarks. Every single house out here had a big Trump flag. Every single house. There wasn't a single house in the neighborhood that didn't have it. They all had it. You walk outside the front door, and your neighbor across the street from you has a massive Trump flag. And then the rest all have the little sign or just something on their car or something. Here we are. Ooh, Lake of the Ozarks. It's like 75% Republican or some number like that. Here's... Okay, there we go. I think it's fair to say that Azour Lane Volume 1 is a bit less sexy than Azour Lane Volume 2. I think they were more aggressive with women in bikinis kind of scenario. In Azour Lane Volume 2, they're like, we know what's selling. I missed the sneeps. All right, Miss Jen, no ciggies this time, but I guess you could probably argue the case is hotter now. All right, let's grab these. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. So we have a new Pokeball break, guys. It is Charizard VMAX Alt-Art. If you recall, this comes out of the Ultra Premium collection, and the problem is he's very hard to grade 10. You know, you open up a whole Ultra Premium collection, and he would just grade 9 every time. Probably depending on which, you know, like round of boxes you got. I could probably put the UPC box on the menu as well. Let's see. Here's Johnny. Oops. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss Jen. We have an order from 6. She waited 54 minutes, 3 spots on the Prismatic ETB break. Really? Oh, spot number 3. Oh, it went to Isai. I'm putting you on 6. I'm sorry, 6. 6, do you understand this? Are you okay? Isai was there first, so he gets it first. There it is. Be aware of that. If spot number 3 is the winning spot, you're not allowed to be angry at me. Those are the rules, okay? Okay, good. Jennifer Yap says she'll take a box of English 151 Blooming Waters. Holy cow, man. Tonight's the night, apparently, guys. I don't know what's going on. All right. Mamma mia, we got a whole box. This is another set that really doesn't make me that much money, to be honest with you. But I got it on the menu. It's pretty cool. I'm angry at you, mister. No! Oops. Nothing scares me more than disappointed 6. Passing this here. How's Blooming Water? Is it blowing up in price yet? It came out a little while ago, right? Oops. All right. Can I just pour these into my palm? Oh, yep. Apparently I can. That is what I can do. Okay. No 151 is crazy. Let me just check what a restock on these would look like, because I don't have an infinite number of them. I bet you they're the same. Okay. Oops. Squid, what up, bro? No, these are fine. All right. Yes, looks like we are fine. Ready? Grab this. Venusaur, Blastoise. Here is Bulbasaur. Haha. Squirtle. Oops. There's that Squirtle. Take a look at that Squirtle. So do those count as promos? It says Mew EN. What does that mean? I think these count as promos, right? I don't know if they count as promos. All right. Miss Jen, 1 Blooming Waters. We're going to try and pull you Charizard then, huh? Charizard time. Okay, if you're waiting a long time for your order, I apologize. We just got some really big orders tonight. I don't know. I thought it was going to be a slow Sunday night. We usually have slow Sunday nights. You're not busy Sunday nights. That's so weird. Okay, we got Miss Jen and we got Mr. Isai swinging. All right, very nice. All right. That's the name of the set. Ready? Here goes. We got Zapdos. Zap, zap, zap. Nice. Okay. We've got Gloduck. Kleister. Klingler. Oop. We got Mloch. Oh, look at this. This is nice. Charizard. Now, if it was just the Altart, that would have been really good. Ponyta. Nidoqueen. Some kind of weird... Okay. I don't know what's going on with that. Here, let's keep them together for fun. Kangaskhan. EN means English. Oh, of course. Yes. There's this. What does the Mew stand for then? Okay. Machamp. Omastar. Zapdos. Well, you're getting a lot of full arts, but no alt arts. We want alt arts and ARs. Alt arts and ARs. Okay. All right. All right. All right. And no. Unlucky. I'm sorry. Charizard's good, though. I think the Charizard's a solid pull. We are. All right. Lots of Zapdos. 3 Zapdoses. Damn. Mew is code for 151. Oh, weird. Code for 151. The fat scalper that tripped at Costco with the boxes, and the other scalper stole his boxes instead of helping him. Oh, I gotta see a link of that. I haven't seen that. That's funny as hell. So, you know, a 35-year-old Pokemon card scalper trips with his load of 151 boxes, and other scalpers just run and take what he dropped. Oh my god, bro. That is so like Black Friday vibes. We don't get Black Friday anymore. The new Black Friday is when Pokemon releases a new set at Costco. That's Black Friday now. Black Friday is effectively dead. This is the Black Friday. That was so sad, to be honest. Mr. is shot without being a pothead. I think Mew is headlining the new Rocket set. Yeah, did you guys hear? Last night I purchased another Team Rocket card because somebody was asking to slab away my Dark Zard. And I was like, wait, why do I only have one Dark Zard? So I ran off and bought a new Dark Zard. He's coming in. He was 4.7 thousand. He was getting expensive, right? Elizabeth Reigns, 2 live customs, 2 holo shuffles. Elizabeth Reigns, 2 live customs. We got 1 and 2. All right. That is 2 cold ones. Sorry about that. 2 holo shuffles. Whew. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Mr. Isai. We got some big buyers tonight. Mr. Brandon was a big buyer, too. He opened up 3 boxes. Boom. Oh, that is cold. That is a very cold round, Miss Elizabeth. I am sorry. That is a tough, tough round. Now, what is this? Jesse Fletcher. That's the JE box. Put that back over there. Elizabeth Reigns. Elizabeth, no! We should have given the Eevee to you. There we go. That giveaway Eevee. All right. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. We have an order. Joseph Anthony Vargas. Let's do 2 live customs and 2 holo shuffles. He ordered the exact same order? What? Wow. Joseph Anthony Vargas. Are you watching? 1. Oh, man. And 2. Oh, my God. He did the exact same order. That's crazy. All right. And here is your holo shuffle. I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. This is even worse now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 2 cold ones. All right. 2 cold holo shuffles. But what's this? Oh, you pulled the Mickey card or $80 store credit. What would you like? Mickey or $80 store credit? Get it, me too. Is Joseph here, Mr. Joseph? If he's not here, I'm just going to mark him down for the Mickey card. So let me show you the Mickey card real fast. Here it is. He's worth 120. He's 120. 1935 Mickey Mouse. There it is, 1935 bubblegum Mickey Mouse. Is he here? He might have stepped away. If you're not here to call store credit or the card, you're getting the card. All right, so he's got to get the card. All right. Joseph Vargas. That was some pretty tough timing. That card is awesome. I know, we're going to put another Mickey card in there as well. All right. And I think he's got a bag too then. I have a small bag. All right, small bag. He probably fell asleep. Oh, he's right here in the front. The Halo 1 is nice. That's a Halo sketch card, a one-of-one sketch card of Master Chief. So the Master Chief cards go for a lot more. Pretty nice. Let's go ahead and rotate. Here's a Cardos Zapdos. Here is a Klingon Arcanine Pidgey. That's no rarity Arcanine. Very expensive. Here's Ivysaur. And here is Zubat. Ooh. Okay, we are done with that. Let's jump over here. We have an order from Yugi Tom. He says, for shipping, for ship spot 9 on Prismatic Break. There we go. Yo, Yugi. Ship. Okay, like that. Okay. I don't even like Halo, and that card is Kook. It is Kook. Okay, we have Mr. Yugi Tom for Keep the Holo, 2 Holo Shuffles. So you got it, 2 Holo Shuffles. Okay, Holo Shuffles are very popular. A 1, a 2, a 3. 1, 2. Whimsicott Professor Sada. Ooh. All right, there it is. 2 cold. Oh, he said keep them. 2 cold Holo Shuffles. Sorry about that, Mr. Yugi Tom. Okay, and Mr. Blake says he has a trade offer. Let's go over here. Blake says, was this trade completed? Yes. So what was it? It was for $60. Did I write the card down, by the way? I don't know if I wrote the card down. All right, so it looks like I didn't write the card down. Let me write it down for you. Yes, I took your slabs and accepted the trade. Here it is, Mr. Blake. Are you right? Are you here with us right now? There it is. So, Mr. Blake, you can spend this right now if you'd like. I don't know if he's here. I'll set this right here. I'll keep watching and see if he answers. Okay, let's jump back over here. We have Mr. Hassan Al-Hamli. He says, shipping bag and slabs. Also, here's my phone number. Perfect. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and find out where your bag is. Haunted, Horizon, Hamnet. Oh, that's an old bag. All right. Aha. We've got, here's a Huston and a Huwavu. How old is this one? Wow, that's old. Huwavu, abandoned bag. Okay, so he's got some slabs too. I wonder how many slabs he's got. I don't know how many slabs he's got. Let's just max out as much as we can and wait up to $40. So we'll do it that way. We're going to jump into international shipping. Good. And now let's see if we've shipped him before. I think we did. I think we've shipped him before. Okay. Well, let's go log in over here and take a quick look, see if your address has changed at all. International shipping, everybody. Okay, here we are. Halo 3 was the best. I changed my address. Okay, that's important. I see some big orders in the tube, guys. There's some big orders coming. Oh, my Lord. All right. Okay. And, actually, I might just be able to edit it. Let me see if I can just edit the one that already exists. Okay, we're going to choose, click, edit. And let's see how it changed. All right. I bet your addresses are designed a bit different from ours. I wish I could plug this into... oh, wait. I wonder if I could take a picture of this with ChatGPT and it can explain the breakdown. Let me try that. I'm curious. Can you break this address down into city, street, and province? All right. You're out of uploads. Stop this. All right. So I'll just type it in. Give me a second, guys. Wow. I cannot believe how fast ChatGPT has completely replaced Google search for me. It's just smarter. Google's got to do something, you know. They got to do something or else they're going to fall behind. Oh, wow. That works so good. I can't believe how well that worked. Wow, that's cool, man. Okay, cool. So let me start plugging this in. Yeah, so your address styles are structured different than other countries. This is going to say... Okay, there's a part of it that I don't understand. Let's put this here. Okay, and then we will grab... We'll grab this. And then we will grab this. All right. Okay. And now we want your email. So we're going to go get your email because the email is going to be how you are told about the address and when it is arriving. Okay. And now we want to grab your phone number, which you provided to us in the message. All right, there we go. Oh, is that not working? There it goes. Okay, good. And now let's see. I'm gonna hit OK on that, and then we're gonna hit OK. All right, I think that looks correct. Now let's go ahead and max out the weight without going over. And we're going to choose, come on now. We're going to choose packet. There goes. Sorry, guys. The software got reset earlier this morning, so I'm just setting it all back up. But we're very close now. International shipping always takes a little extra work. Playing cards, that's what we call it. We call it playing cards. Okay, and now we're going to say it weighs this much. And we're going to take a guess at the value. All right, because I actually don't know exactly what you have. Okay, now we're gonna wait for it to calculate the price. So let's see what you guys are saying. ChatGPT just got replaced by DeepSeek, #1 app store in USA, and it just released Friday. That's why stock market is tanking. Yeah, I heard about China sort of leapfrogging the United States, and an error occurred. What? It says an error occurred. What is it talking about? Oh my God, it won't let me print the label. Dude, I hate this software. Oh my God, it won't let me print the... Okay, it won't let me print it. It says there's an error. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to do this after the stream. We're very close. Wow, dude, I hate this software. It's the worst software. Wow, dude. I'm going to write this down for international shipping. Hassan. We're going to get this, Mr. Hassan. Don't worry, but I'm not going to hold people back any further. The line's probably going to get really long if I do. Wow, that's stupid, man. I hate this shipping software. It's so bad. Man, I should have figured out a new shipping software by now. Here's Mr. Ryan Cheddar. He says, 3, Prismatic Evolution English. Mr. Ryan, are you ready? Custom forms are a pain. It's not even the custom forms. It's just the software, I'm pretty sure. Stupid software, man. All right, looks like we need a fresh ETB. I was so close, and then it just rejects me, which means I'm going to probably have to reset the software and then plug it all back in again. I'm not going to do that while live, though, because you guys waited long enough. Let's go ahead and get this new order. DeepSeek #1 app, huh? They said communism does not result in innovation. Capitalism does. Guess they were wrong. I think the deeper story is that skill matters. And you can have skill in either country. Skill and hard work is all that really mattered. The political system didn't matter. All right. Like if the smartest, hardest working people were all communists, they would produce better software than if a bunch of stupid capitalists were making the same software. Like stupid, lazy people. So it is actually hard work that matters the most. That's what matters the most. America has to focus on that. Yeah, so this is kind of why Elon Musk was angry at Trump over the AI infrastructure thing. Because Elon Musk is kind of in a fight with, what's the name of the billionaire? Larry Ellison or something like that. I can't remember his name. Excuse me. He's in a fight with the guy who works on our AI. What is it called? It's not called ChatGPT, is it? What I understand is that Elon Musk wanted it to be an open source software project, and the other guy said, no, it's going to be private. And so there's a fight over that. And China decided to do open source software for their AI. And look at them now. They've got this DeepSeek. Here we are. Ooh. So there's a lot of fighting over that kind of stuff. There we have it. Mr. Ryan Cheddar. Kind of a tough round. You got Cypher Maniac. Cypher Maniac code breaking. Hey, that's a very relevant card name for what we're talking about. Can't you just program a new software? I'm sure other people feel this way. Could be very lucrative. ChatGPT just got replaced by DeepSeek. All right, let's toss that away. Oh, somebody looked the news up on that. Tell us a little more about it. I want to know more about it. Maybe I'll look it up while we're live. Okay, Mr. Ryan. Welcome back, Ryan. I'm glad you're hanging out with us again. Yeah, that's a tough round. That is a tough round. Prismatic is a tough set. Let me look it up, guys. Are you ready? DeepSeek news. The Chinese AI startup challenging the U.S. big tech. Chinese DeepSeek overtakes ChatGPT on Apple App Store. DeepSeek causes crypto market crash. AI tokens experience sharp decline. DeepSeek shakes up stocks as traders fear for U.S. tech leadership. Why China startup DeepSeek could spell troubles for NVIDIA and AI stocks. There you go. So DeepSeek doing well is it's spooking the stock market. The U.S. stock market might not have the technology lead. It might be China. And why should this surprise anyone? America, in my opinion, has been focusing on social issues when the most important thing in the world is that we have competence, superintelligence, genius levels of innovation, and dominance in the tech field. We don't focus on those things in this country. We're busy fighting with each other over things like race or like sex or whatever. Javier Arroyo, 3 Azour Lanes. They don't have those problems in China. 1, 2, and a 3. It's not a strength for us. It's a weakness to be fighting over social issues. Ready? I think Taylor Swift might win the Super Bowl. Taylor Swift's going to do it. Yeah, Super Bowl, huh? So Super Bowl, the next Super Bowl is going to be the Chiefs versus the Eagles again, apparently. I guess I'm going to have to watch. All right, cold. I was literally just thinking that they still in 2025 want us to argue over the dumbest things. Right, the most important thing is financial success, innovation, and science. Oh! No! Javier Arroyo with the easy snipe. Damn, look at these signatures, man. Konnichiwa. Oh, no. She's pouring the wine between her boobs. She's got like a card between her boobs. Yeah, I think Azour Lane Volume 2 is the sexier set for sure. Jesus, them personalities. I know. That is so right. All right. This is also why when you talk about the H-1B visas, I don't think that we should side with the idea that we should be closed-minded to bringing in like geniuses from other countries. I know there's this America First aspect, but if other countries are producing high-end, highly qualified, highly skilled engineers, you got to bring them in. You just got to. Javier, you can't lose on this. This is the subject not to lose on. All right. America's all busy with like 100 wars. China's just building the best software. They're building TikTok. They're building DeepSeek. Yeah, we are. We got to work harder. Let's see. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Ah. Those milkers are for alphas only. What are you talking about, dude? Okay. China made DeepSeek with less than 1% of the money we used to create ChatGPT, also with way older machines. Yeah, it's important that America remains vigilant and competitive and understand that it's a game we could lose. And our two economies are very close. Very close. Our two economies are super close to each other. We are. All right. America was apparently wasting tens of billions of dollars on social issues. We are. That are now all getting canceled anyways. Elizabeth Reigns, Ash Prism, PSA 9, $50 Bulbasaur, and PSA 7. Wait, oh, Bulbasaur is PSA 7. All right, hold on. Ash Prism. Ash Prism. Now, where are you seeing these? Are these on the table? Ah, this? Is it this? No, you said Ash Prism. Hold on. Ash Prism. I am confused. And Bulbasaur. That's got to be a sticker, isn't it? It's a sticker. That's got to be a sticker. Hold on. Let's see. List at 700. One did sell at 489. Pretty good. Pretty good. We got lots more where that came from. Azour Lane, very hot right now. Very hot. It's got to be in here, right? All right. Ah, there it is. And Bulbasaur. Good choices. Okay. All right. Oops. Very good. Tossing this over here. Elizabeth Reigns. And Elizabeth Reigns. Very good. Wow. Reading on it now, but apparently those Pokemon beta cards that recently appeared and were graded by CGC are fake. Whoa, what? That's Pokemon news. I want to hear that. Like guaranteed fake? What are you talking about? CGC, Pokemon, beta cards, fake. Like there's no question? I don't see it. What are you talking about? The program they use to print the images uses a dot system to tell the date time it was printed. Like, how do we... You're saying we know for a fact they're fake? I don't see any videos or anything about that. All right, going back to it. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth. Next up, we have an order from Matthew T. Lost Abyss Korean box and shipping. I have a bag. Tip $1 to make a lucky total. Thanks, man. All right. Lost Abyss right here. Korean Lost Abyss could pull you. This is a very cheap booster box, and it could pull you this card right here, but it would be in Korean. Okay, you ready? Someone using the system looked at the dots and says it was printed last summer. Send me a link to that. The program they use to print the image uses a dot system to tell the date time it was printed. And the person who printed it didn't know that that was a thing, or... Ow. I'm glad I didn't buy any. If those turn out to be a fake scam, I am so lucky I didn't buy any. Also, that's going to look very bad on CGC if it turns out true. That will hurt CGC's reputation like crazy. I mean, authentic cards with CGC will still be authentic cards, and they will still be able to hand out presumably decent 10s, but I wouldn't be buying any beta cards or anything specialty from CGC from then on. I'd be buying it only from PSA. But standard cards, I guess, not a big deal. Actually, if CGC hurts their brand enough, you might find a bunch of clearance CGC slabs. The guy doing the digging on this bought one, so he's out thousands. What? Yeah, I'd like to hear more about that. I'd like to hear more about that. That's a big story. If it turns out true, it's a big story. Here's this. Wouldn't someone from the Pokemon Company be able to clarify it? Yeah, seriously, can't they just clarify it or something? Yeah, here's Pidgeotto. Cold. All right, we are looking for the box hit. A box hit is not guaranteed in Lost Abyss, but about 95% of the time it is. 95% of the time it works every time. That doesn't make sense. There it is, Lady. Your hit is Lady. Could get a double hit in the box. It's rare, but it does happen about 5% of the time. Double hit about 5% of the time. It's not like Pokemon is 100 years old and the creators are dead. Yeah, they're still alive. They could just look at the beta cards and be like, we never made those. Going by the CGC article, they just asked someone who was close to the Pokemon TCG back then, not the company itself. That's no good if it turns out true. But again, I got to see some evidence or something. So what he's saying on the card itself, hidden inside of the dots, is the date that the person printed the card. Well, I just saw the Siggy I pulled. Jesus. Yeah. Here we are. You did good. You did very good. Opening cards does well for you sometimes. There we go. Kingdra. I sent you the link. All right, guys, I'm going to look at this after this box is over because this is pretty interesting news. Of course, again, it's just an allegation, but they're saying that the beta Pokemon cards that CGC recently authenticated are fake. Who's saying that? We are? Is it just one guy saying it? Have multiple people confirmed it? We are? I also posted it in the card news, says Roscoe. Oh, you posted it too, huh? It's a real big deal. If CGC screwed the pooch on this, people are out a lot of money. All right, so this is posted in Elite Four forum. It's not commonly known, but most brands of printer add metadata to color prints in the form of very tiny yellow dots that can't be seen with the naked eye. To view the dots, you need a magnifying glass or high-resolution image, and you need to adjust the color channels to emphasize the yellow. Different brands of printers typically produce different patterns. The most prominently known, All right, so let's see. Is this real? Let's see. What a dangerous game people are playing buying these. Another observation, the alpha prototypes were likely designed in a tool called ClarisWorks 4, which was available in 1995. Oh, so they're saying some of them might be real. Is that what they're saying? Some of them might be real and some of them might be false. Okay, weird. So under special imaging, I guess yellow dots appear that are meant to be used to identify when the item was printed. And these yellow dots translate into 2024. So there is a claim now that some of these beta cards might have just been fakes and they slipped past CGC, which is interesting because maybe not all of them were fake, but maybe some of them were. Ooh. They said that everything under review. It was very strange how so many popped up out of the blue. They said that everything under review. Ivan, who said everything's under review? Are you saying CGC is everything under review? Ooh, lady. Nice. CGC, to protect their brand, will need to pay out everything. All right, Mr. Matt T. Let's grab your bag. They will need to pay back the buyers in full. Because if they don't do that, I would never buy with CGC from then on. They've got to do it. And then they got to apologize and they got to raise their standards. That's pretty bad. That's the whole point of a grading company, is to not let that happen. Okay, actually, let's put this back in. I like this right here. There you go. When I've sacrificed my kitchen table as a card holder, allow me to need to organize. Who's they? What do you mean by everything's under review? That's crazy, man. That's a big story. All right. CGC, because it's confirmed it was a he said, she said drama. So they have come out and commented on it. CGC has made an official comment. Does anyone have a link to that? CGC, crappy grading company. I stopped grading so much with CGC as a result of them getting rid of the perfect label. They shouldn't have done that. Here we are, Matthew Trumper, number 2. But yeah, they can't be doing that. They can't be. I know they want to beat PSA, right? They want to be the ones to grade all these cool cards, but they can't be, you know. Hold on, wait a second. Let me take this. PSA just can't, or CGC just can't be doing that. They can't be verifying fake cards as real. That's the whole point of their job. You know, scandals like this have hit PSA. Is one thing I would say. Like, for example, PSA got hit with the scandal where it turned out people were doing this thing where they were putting fake stamps on, you know, like base set cards. It's a really big deal. So it's not like PSA has never been hit with a scandal either. But yeah, CGC can't be doing that, man. All right. So let's take some of these cards and put them in a different matte box. Let's put them. What do we got? We got Mark Lombardo, Matthew Fernandez, Manuel Castro. Those are some bags that are getting a little bit older. Let's put them back here. There you go. I'm about to start listing all my CGC cards. Well, I wouldn't do that. You know, if CGC really did do a good job grading your card, you could always cross it as well. So that's an option as well. But yeah, just because they did bad authenticating a card doesn't mean they did bad grading a different card that is authentic. But yeah, it's a poor choice ultimately. They can't be making poor choices like that. Oh, Matthew wanted shipping. I'm so silly. He asked for shipping. Okay, give me a moment here, guys. Sorry about that, Matthew. I'm doing all this work and you asked for shipping. All this work splitting your bags up so they can continue to be stored. All right. I was a little distracted with the conversation this time. It was a good conversation. Okay. Only way to really verify your Pokemon cards nowadays is rip it. Yeah, rip it in half, right? No one's doing that. How heavy is this? Quite heavy. It's those coins, man. You got those cool coins. Ew, let's try to print this one more time. Hassan? Nope, still won't let me print Hassan. All right. So back over here to Matthew. Okay, very good. They are examining all the beta cards now. The guy points out how some are likely copies as a hair is seen in the exact same spot on multiple cards. Oof. A hair? What do you mean by a hair? You mean like... Go ahead and print this. Print this. This is high-end counterfeiting, guys. This is the whole point of a grading company, is to avoid that. Okay, Matthew Trumper. A tiny hair. So they think that a hair slipped in when they took a scan, and so this hair ended up on multiple copies of the prototypes. I guess in theory, that doesn't necessarily rule it out as fake. When they created the original copy of the betas, it might have had a hair slip in on it. So that doesn't necessarily rule it out. Exactly on the back. Here's Decidueye. There we go. But if one of them is confirmed faked, one of the ones with the hairs on the back, then yeah, it could definitely be that all of them with the hair on the back is fake. No more orders. Keep sending them in. It's a nighttime stream. We don't have a time limit. Send those orders in. Keep going. Thank you, Matthew. Javier Arroyo, Prismatic ETB break. Here it is. We are moving along. That is big news, guys. Did you guys hear about the new Gold Zoroark error card? Hello, Bossman. Hello. Here's Isai. This is to send the Umbreon, the Eevee, and the Master Ball Jolteon from Terastal to PSA. Good choices. All right, so we already got your Crown Breon, right? Let's get the other two items. Jolteon and Eevee. Okay. Eevee, Jolteon. No more orders? No, we're still taking orders. Send those orders in. Finish the ETB break. 6 is in there. She wants to get a hit. She wants to snipe. All right. Yeah, give us more information on that. Why did he suspect they were fake in the first place? We are. You know, I would say this is more damaging to a grading company's reputation than this whole problem with BGS and the insurance fraud. The insurance fraud was never, in my opinion, a very important subject. It was like something the CEO did as a financial trick. Has nothing to do with the quality of the grading, actually, and the workers. Has nothing to do with that. But this is actually pretty bad. I think it will hurt. It'll tarnish CGC's reputation. I don't know how long that will last. Maybe like in a year or two, no one will care anymore. And maybe because of their infrastructure and because they have such a powerful parent company, NGC, maybe it will just, be a bad part of their, history that eventually they move past. So that's very possible. But yeah, I mean, this is worse than the whole insurance fraud with Beckett, because the insurance fraud really didn't affect plenty of people. And then the people who did get affected were probably scammed by like fake damaged cards, or a card got damaged and they didn't get the full claim or some trick like that. But it's not the same as being bad at grading. You can't be bad at grading. That's the product. That's the product. You can't be bad at that. He's a 10. Let's get him into the Holo shuffles. Mister, talk about my story now. What's your story? That card in the Lily Clefairy. Did you guys hear about the new Gold Zoroark error card from Battle Partners? I did not hear that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because he's the counterfeiter. You think he's the counterfeiter? That would be a twist. Guys, I think these are fake. Tells on himself because he wants the fame. Oops. Wah. Boo. 10. All right, Wobbuffet 10 going in. Ralph's going to love this. He hates CGC. I think in general, Rattle's not a huge fan of grading. I noticed he would go after a lot of the grading companies. I love grading in comparison, but people are definitely allowed to collect cards how they like. They can collect it, at home. They can collect it just raw cards. They don't got to grade them. They can put them in magnetic holders, or they can put them in the top loaders or semi-rigids or folders or whatever. I do like grading though, because a third party verifies that this one's a really good one, right? So, and then it's kind of protected and all that. But yeah, so if all these grading companies, they want to come in, make some money, try to compete with PSA and CGC, man. Yeah, they can't be doing that, man. They can't be verifying fake cards. That just looks so bad. But again, this has actually happened to PSA. PSA was verifying basic cards that had a fake first edition stamp. That's pretty bad. Those basic cards are really expensive. So it's not exclusively something that only CGC has ever done. So Jennifer, 2 boxes of Azour Lane. You got it, Jennifer Yap. All right. Hey, that's the box you were going to open anyways. You got the same one. All graded by CGC. Oh man, there's a live card auction going on right now. There's 50, 60 of these beta test cards on there, all graded by CGC. Ooh. I didn't buy one. I had the opportunity to buy one, but I said, I'm not messing with those. Isn't that funny? My intuition said stay away from those, because I was like, they're too experimental is how I felt about them. I'm like, nah, I can't tell if the value is there. It's too experimental for me. There's so many qualified products where it's not an experiment. And so if they do end up being like infiltrated by fake reprints, because that's probably what this is, I bet you what's really going on, some of them are real and some of them are fake. So if some of them are fake and they've been infiltrated by counterfeiters, now you have to worry that your version is a counterfeit. Then again, if you get cashed out by CGC, it's not so bad. So CGC, all they have to do to really protect their brand, they have to pay they have to pay you out if you got a fake one. If you got a fake one, they need to be able to fix it. They need to be able to say, yes, this one was fake. We're sorry. And as a result, whatever you paid for this, we now have to cash you back on, guaranteed. You know, that's what they have to do to protect the brand if this is a true story. What is the error on the NZ Zorark? Hello, Pokemon fam. I love grading. I bought a card for 50 cents, graded it, and sold it for 300. Nice. Think on this too. Almost every one of them is a pristine 10. How's it possible for 30-year-old beta card? It makes no sense. That is strange. You're saying that a bunch of them graded pristine and they're like 30 years old? Perfectly preserved? Somebody at CGC is going to get fired too, for sure. So like there's the big boss man who runs the whole company. Then there's the guys in the bottom, the graders. They just grade the card. Then there's the manager in the middle. He's probably making the decisions whether to authenticate these or not. So it's his failure. Some middle manager is getting fired. If it's fake, if it's true, if the story's true. Again, these are allegations, but based on what he was doing, it looked real. He showed pictures with using different like technologies to scan the image of the card and reveal these yellow dots. There you go. All right. So he showed pictures. Has he considered making a video? Like, I'd like to see his technology setup, right? He should make a technological setup. I'm sure he did. And then just reveal how he's, you know, counterfeit checking these cards. Here goes Miss Jen. We're here to pull you some hot ones. Jen, are you ready? So we got that's a bad one. Okay. Not a good start. It actually uses the texture of the SAR cards, it says. Oh, okay, cool. Here's a holo. I have a binder full of non-first edition, been sitting since they released. To be honest, a lot of it same day as I put them in. We probably will not be opening a lot of battle partners. It'll probably be a little expensive. I had to pay secondhand market prices on it. Like, even my supplier in Japan could only supply it to me at a very high price. So that's it. And then there was another supplier, and he said, I don't have it. So the price on battle partners is going to be very high. Please be aware of that. Don't be angry at me. And I only purchased 2 cases of it. I didn't buy like 10 cases or anything. So I'm not looking to sell through those 2 cases too quickly. And as a result, we won't see as much of it. But yeah, it's a very expensive set. Who is this? Konnichiwa. I think that with the Japanese cards, they tend to reprint them pretty well. So we'll see battle partner prices fall. And I think what was going on with the battle partner prices is people were going nuts because of Prismatic and Terra Festival. So they were thinking, oh man, I need to buy a lot of the new set too. That set, I actually looked at the pulls. It's got a good Lily card. It's got a good Articuno card. I don't think it has the same pull though as Terra Festival at all. So it makes no sense that that set should be so expensive. I suspect the price will fall on that set. And as a result of that, I don't expect to stock very much of it for now, and I don't expect to sell very much of it for now. For now, I just want to kind of relax. Also, we want more of the Korean product. I want more, like, I want Terra Festival Korean. I also want to consider the Chinese product for 151, so those 2 are on my radar. The Korean one is for sure happening. We're going to get Korean 150, Korean Terra Festival for sure, there's no doubt. And then, what else is next? We need to take a look at the market. Oh, yeah, quintessential quintuplets. That's on my radar. Quintessential quintuplets came out, and I don't have it, and that's a mistake. I'm going to pull my cards out and sort them, but I'm scared I'll be up until noon. Can I get 3 Duskmore and 1 EV Heroes open instead of the sealed Fallout pack, please? Is the sealed Fallout pack in your inventory right now? Is that the case? You want to trade the Fallout pack for 3 Duskmorns. Is that what you'd like? I'll do that. Here we are. Not every set can be evolution. Exactly. Yeah, I can do that, Mr. Horizons. Can you send me like a penny message with that instruction so I don't forget it? Tonight there's a really long line. Here we are, and that's a bigger order. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Oh, and here is Purple Hair Girl. All right, this time, Miss Jen, no ciggies. We are? Dang. Okay. Miss Jen's lovely bag. Thank you, Jen. What is this music? I like the idea of battle partners. Battle partners just looks okay. Kind of reminds me of like, you know, it kind of reminds me of Astral Radiance and all that stuff. VMAX Climax, right? Remember VMAX Climax, guys? It's more like VMAX Climax than it is like Gym Heroes Gym Challenge. So it's not like Gym Heroes Gym Challenge at all. It's more like VMAX Climax kind of stuff. I just throw my cards in random empty ETBs in organization. Okay, grab this. Grab this. That is Topps Halo Sheer Brutality. That item is not sold after a while. I think that is time to clearance the Sheer Brutality. He needs to sell now. He's been around for too long. Nobody wants him. As a result, he should be just $20. That is an SGC 10 on a vintage Topps card. $20 is way too good. He was originally $100, you know that, based on, price comparisons. $20, way too cheap. He doesn't sell, he goes up on eBay, because that's an eBay card in that case. He'd probably sell for more money than that on eBay. Here's Isai, 36 packs of Prismatic. Mr. Isai is back. He wants 36 packs, everybody. Get ready. All right, 36 of these. That completes another case of Prismatic. I'm a little bit scared that we will not have any more Prismatic left too quickly. I need to go to my receiving area and find out how many cases I have left and get a good idea of what we have left in inventory. Pokemon just confirmed a reprint of first edition base set. Can you give me more details on that? They kind of keep doing that. Like they did the classic collection last. We are. All right. Oh. I take the Halo, $20. He's sold. He's out of there. He's like $100 card in my opinion. So you're very lucky. You took a card like that to a good card convention or something, you'd probably sell very fast. All right. Next. He just got to go is all. A reprint of first edition base set. He might be joking. There we go. All right. All right. Okay. Pokemon's done that a lot, though. They did that with XY Evolutions. Basically, it's a base set reprint. They did that with Classic Collection. That's a base set reprint. They did that with the 25th anniversary. You got that Charizard and the Metal Charizard. That's a reprint. So they reprint the hell out of that Charizard, don't they? There you go. Remember, I'm Ivan Rodriguez. Sounds good. We'll write you down as Ivan Rodriguez. Okay. Okay. All right. One more box. There we go. Y'all better finish the ETB break. She said, y'all don't mess with her. I don't mess with 6. When she says y'all, she's serious business. Well, shucks. She's gone in well shucks mode. I may have to stop and do the trash halfway through. That's been happening a lot. Okay. Ready? Here we go. Who won the amazing rare Rayquaza on the Nice Lady stream? I didn't see who won. Somebody won. Okay. All right. Wow, what a lot of news tonight. Do you guys enjoy coming in here to hear the stories in the news? Talks of the beta Pokemon print sets being fake. Very interesting. Yep. And here we go. Are you going to buy the entire Pokemon supply when Team Rocket is released? No, probably not. In fact, I'll probably be financially constrained if I just purchase a new home out there. We've been doing a ton of analysis on the properties that we own. We might sell the small house and the blue house and keep this particular lake house. We think this lake house might be better off being held rather than being sold. In other words, I'm leveraged on this house, $650,000, and that might actually be worth it to continue to be leveraged on a house this good because it's such a special property. It should just stay in my investment portfolio. We've got Lacey. Might have acquired a very special piece of property out here in Lake of the Ozarks, and I would anticipate that this house would do well in value over time. Here's Noibat. But we might seek to sell the small home and the lake home. Here's Pikachu. The blue lake house, I'm sorry, which is a smaller lake house, which is not quite as special. It's still it's a really good lake house, but it's not, it's not, I don't know, it's a good lake house. It's one of the better ones on that street as well. Yeah, it's tricky, man. Here's the problem, guys. I got 2 really good lake houses, and I want the cash out of them so I could buy a big special home for myself. But it's from an investment point of view, it's probably better to just rent both of these houses out if I can afford it. So Kirsten and I have talked about potentially purchasing a cheap cookie cutter home, like a real small home, not really living, a glamorous life, and continuing to work on these houses that we already own as investment portfolio houses, get them both rented out fully as probably short-term vacation rentals, and really probably work on them time to time, getting renovations done on them so that over time they look very nice. Oh, that's going to be Master Ball Pincer. Wow, Prismatic is tough. Master Ball Pincer comes out. You've already had Master Ball Pincer. Here's Kieran Glaceon. Does renting them out cover the interest on the mortgage? Yeah, the real problem last year was actually that other house needed a brand new AC unit. But other than that, it did all right with the rent. The rent wasn't so bad. Excuse me. Still coughing here. So, it's not amazing either. But the fact of the matter is that house went up in value. Even if I didn't rent it out one day that year, it would have gone up. Because the houses out here are just going up in value. That's just how it is. People want lake houses. So I got 2 lake houses, and they seem pretty special. But I don't know. I feel like I'm leveraged so heavily on both of them. So one strategy, we could move to New Hampshire, have 0 sales tax, buy a cookie cutter home, a cheap cookie cutter home, no sales tax when I buy stuff on eBay, no income tax when I pay my income tax. You know how much money that will save me? So my income will jump like 10% or something like that. My income will jump 10%. And then keep these 2 lake houses in the investment portfolio and have a remote property manager work on them for me. We are. All right. Just see what happens to Lake of the Ozarks. They got a lot of plans to develop stuff out here. Also, if Kansas City's doing well, Lake of the Ozarks is doing well. Because a lot of people come on vacation down here to here from Kansas City. This is a vacation area to Kansas City. It's about an hour and a half drive. People drive into Lake of the Ozarks about 2.5 hours. Did I say 2.5? I'm sorry, 1.5. That was a rough first round. Yes, you got 1 pincer, but it's not over. Not over. Sometimes the first couple packs are cold. Think of your Terra Festival boxes. The first 2 weren't really that spectacular, and the last one had the Crown Brie on. So that could still happen over here, so we're not giving up yet. 10 reasons to why leasing is better than owning. Leasing is better than owning. There's a financial equation where renting is actually better. And that has a lot to do with when interest rates are very high. When interest rates are really high, but there's a lot of houses that landlords would like to rent, so the rent is kind of low. That's when renting is actually feasible. Because you could take your leftover money and leverage it on something else maybe. I don't know what that would be, but you could leverage it maybe on a company or on inventory. Or if you don't want to leverage things at all, you could just dump all your excess cash into the stock market. The reason people use homes as an investment vehicle is because you're able to borrow cash in order to buy up so-called investments, and then you're able to make that investment productive by renting it out. But there is a point where that is no longer feasible. Here's Slow King. Typically when the price of the homes are in some sort of bubble, their cost is fake. Their cost is driven by investors selling to investors, not by real demand, not by real wages, not by real economic growth. But by speculators who are all sitting on the property. So who knows where we are at right now. Prices on homes should actually go down if a lot of people get kicked out of America, because that means that the demand for homes should fall. But I don't really know if it'll even be a drop in the bucket of the demand for affordable homes in America. I think that the demand is too high. Giacomo and Max Rod. Look at that. Come on, give us an SIR. Come on, Pokemon. Isai trying to pull both Crown Brions. It won't happen unless Mr. talks about soup. So let's talk about another soup that I like to make. So I made a potato soup, and I used a nice beef broth. There's a beef stock that I used, and I mixed that with a little bit of cream. Okay, you got to put a little bit of cream in there. And, ooh, buddy poffin. We are. The trick to a good potato soup is it has to have a thicker texture to the broth, right? So you could do cornstarch or you could do flour into the broth to get it to be almost like a gravy. But what's interesting about the potatoes, they have starch in them. So if you just don't wash the starch off the potatoes, they will often contribute a potato starch to the broth that's pretty thick anyways. And some of the potatoes you can let cook so thoroughly that they kind of liquefy into the soup, and then have other potatoes you add later so that it really is a potato, like mashed potatoes with potatoes in it. And yes, when you make a potato soup, you could go with kind of like a cheesy topping kind of situation. Oh! Iron Valiant! All right, that's it. We figured the trick out. The trick out to getting a better pull is to get me talking about soup. That's it. When TCC talks about soup, you get a good pull. Do you drink the soup after ramen? No, because it's very high in salt. And so as a result of that, I'm trying to avoid the extra calories and the extra salt. So I focus on the meat and the noodles and the vegetables. And then when there's broth left over, I toss it out. I go, all right. You know, kind of like how some people dab the oil up off the top of a pizza. It's like, you don't need to eat that extra part. Just talk about soup from now on. Yeah, I know. Apparently, soup's the trick. Good soup. But, yeah, I make a lot of different soups. My wife loves the potato soup. There we are. I can get her very, very happy with a good potato soup. There we are. And instead of cheese, which some people put cheese in their potato soup, I do sausages. 1 or 2 sausages. Here's Iron Hens. Glass of wine. We'll hang out for 1 hour, 1/2 hour. Here's Evie and Atticus Ross. Boop. All right, so 36 packs yielded 1 SIR, which sounds bad, but it's not. That is better than some boxes that I've seen. All right, wow. Beautiful, man. Okay. Put your name there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh, Isai. All right. I actually tried making a tonkatsu ramen at home where instead of boiling chicken bones, I actually took chicken and what I did was I cooked it and then I blended it in a blender. Like I really blended it until it was basically, so it was like water and chicken, right? Because that's, you know, water is the basis of all soup. It's water. So I took water and chicken like breast and blended it into like a chicken broth cream. And it was okay. The reason I wanted to try that is because I had a theory that that could be a faster way than boiling the chicken bones to get the bone marrow out. It would have a sort of chickeny essence and protein. But yeah, you can do that. You can actually blend chicken breast into water and have the ratio of breast to water be so high that it's basically, it's a soup. It's a chicken breast soup. And that became sort of like the basis of the tonkatsu. And then you do all the seasonings, of course. It was weird. It had like this mealiness to it. Yeah, it was like, it was a bit strange. Karis didn't like it. I liked it, but I didn't make it again because I just don't have time. Our Slow King, Pinsir, Knockdown, Dreepy, Glaceon. Ooh. Please send that card to PSA. I'll send the money. Sounds like we are sending that to PSA. Wow. One of the creators of Pokemon card game has signed nearly all these beta cards. And he was the one who found them in a binder 3 years ago and then had them graded live with CGC. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know then. I don't know what to believe. Maybe the ones that he signed are safe. Think about that for a second. Why would he lie? I don't think the creator would lie. But maybe somebody else has found a way to print counterfeits of them. But he wouldn't lie, right? All right. It would be a huge scandal if he was lying. That would be enormous. If a Pokemon card creator was lying and he created fakes, that would be no good. But I don't think that would happen. He would not risk his whole reputation on a grading company discovering that he lied, would he? I wouldn't do it. It's not worth the money. That's it for me. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Have a good night, Mr. Isai. Thank you for your big orders tonight, man. Really appreciate it. This stream brought to you by Mr. Isai, guys. That guy went deep. He went real deep. He went deeper than my girlfriend's boyfriend. Here we are. Let's grab this. Very nice. Gotta have them ribs. And Pokemon, too. What if the real ones got swapped? Swapped? Nah, that's not it either, I'm sure. There we go. Maybe a really smart counterfeiter got a hold of them, and I don't know. Yeah, I've got no clue, actually. Well, and that's the thing. Like, we have to verify that this guy on the internet who's making these big claims, that he's not just a troll as well, right? So, like, he needs to prove in live, like, real time that his claims are not made up. He needs to show his software and equipment, and he needs to show us him scanning the card and the CGC holder and everything. He needs to show the whole process in a video so that he's not just a guy on the internet coming up with the conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? Because he could just be that. But I'm not saying for sure that he is. I'm just saying we need to see more. I need more information so that I can be like, oh, this guy's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is it. He got him. Now finish the ETB break. Oh, that Magneton's still for sale. Jennifer Yap, 2 more Azur English boxes. You got it, Miss Jennifer Yap. Yo! What's the conspiracy? 6 how many spots? The conspiracy is that the beta playtest cards are indeed fake, that they've been printed with a printer that leaves behind a hidden grid of dots that reveal the date and time that the items are printed. He is one of the owners of the cards saying he sleuthed about and discovered all this. All right. All right. Here we are. Maybe I should go bid on one. You know how they said, who was it that said there's some that are up in auction right now? If there's some in auction, maybe other investors are pretty scared to buy one, especially in light of this news. And maybe CGC really will cover your losses. And so you can take a speculative bet on them as long as you're willing to accept that CGC may have to pay you back later. But maybe you can take a speculative bet on them. And if it turned out to be a troll, or if it turned out to be some of them are authentic, some of them are fake, and you got a real one, you might have bought it way underpriced. If you got a fake one, CGC has to cover it maybe. I think you could probably sue them if they didn't. I mean, they're a big company, and they're saying this card is authentic, and if they failed to truly authenticate it, you'd have to say, hey, you know, that's what your business does, is authenticate these, so you need to pay out, because these were, in fact, fake counterfeits. Okay, you ready? All right, here goes. I don't know what the rules about all that is. I think CGC would want to, though. Oh, there you are. All right. I just sent you the auction site with their listings. Okay. Yeah, it would be interesting to finally bid on one, because somebody else had given me the link to bid on them before, and I just kind of passed up on them. But now that everyone's scared, if people are scared about them, now could be a good time to bid on them if they're real. I'd love a hit before I go to bed. Yes, ma'am. Let's get it. Miss Jen. How's life going for you, by the way, Jen? Any interesting stories? We are. We are. Karis and I are considering moving very soon, actually. And she was considering rehoming one of the cats rather than bringing that cat with us. And I swear she went into a mental breakdown over it a little bit, because she's having like bad dreams now. And I think it's just from the thought of having to give up one of the cats. She can't handle it. So I said, well, maybe we just bring them with us. Here's Georgia. Ooh. But as it would be renting, a lot of places do not want you to have any pets when you rent. So one of our ideas was, hey, we rehome one of the cats, we give the other cat to your parents. Then when we get into a more, maybe like our own home, we would then bring the cats back, or bring the one cat back. I don't know. What year will you be moving? We could move in the next month. If we wanted to, we could move right now. All we'd have to do is rent a home. That's all we'd have to do is rent a home. We just pack our stuff and just move instantly. Doesn't affect either of us. She can just bring her laptop with her for her job because all she needs is her laptop. Now, I would need a lot of work. It would take like a full day or two, but we'd hire a whole crew. They'd pack up all these cards. I'd pack up some of the cards and put it in my van, and we would haul them across the country to whatever place we're landing at. So we could move tomorrow if we rented a home. We could also move tomorrow if we were buying a small home. So if we bought a home in the $400,000 range, just a small cookie cutter home in a normal neighborhood, we could move right now to that. You are? Rent vesting is big in Australia. Rent vesting? What's rent vesting? Let me know before you move so I can send my stuff out. Oh, I will. I think we will definitely recommend to everyone to send their stuff out when we make that declaration, because that will save us some work for sure to just ship everything. All right. This whole discovery is less than 10 hours old. By tomorrow, we'll see what happens. Got a lot there. Sorry about that. Oh, you don't got anything to be sorry about. That just means you're a great customer, Jen. Really appreciate it. You treated me very nice. By the way, so let's see this. Mr. Rath sent me a link to the cards, right? So far, no signature. So it's on Fanatics, huh? And these cards were all signed by what? The creator? Who's the signature? Takumi Akabane? I don't know, man. I might take a stab at them. Oh, there's a Gyarados. How's that pristine 10? Is it the signature that's pristine 10? I think it's the signature that's pristine 10. Is that what's going on? Jolteon, Flareon, Bulbasaur, Nidoking. Do they got any good ones? Let's see. I guess everyone would want Charizard, wouldn't they? Charizard or Gengar, right? Let's see. Is there a Gengar? There's a Wigglytuff. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll bid on one of these, and if they turn out to be fake, I can just ask for the money back. Okay, there's one Gyarados. The Gyarados is the only one I like. Signed by Takumi Akabane. Takumi, huh? I don't know. On the other hand, it's pretty ugly. The card is ugly. I feel like that's a real problem. All right, I'm out of there. Okay, let's return back over here and pull Miss Jen a signature. Is Japanese booster investing a bad idea because of more reprints compared to English? There's no way to tell. There's no way to tell. We are. There's no way to tell what's the next best move. Ready? One thing you could do is get a little bit of everything. Let's say you got one box of the latest Japanese set and one box of the latest English set. You just put that away. And then the next set comes out. You get one box of that Japanese, one box of that English. Over time, you'll get an average return. Kind of like when you go to the stock market, and in the stock market, you buy an ETF of everything, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Some of the companies do bad, some of them do good, and it averages out. I don't understand. So it's fake, but they're still selling. I'm confused. Or are there imposters out there? I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. Okay, you ready? Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Buying a house in a more affordable area and stay renting where there are usually a major city, securing an asset, use the cash flow to cover their rent. Oh. Rent vesting, buying a house in a more affordable area and stay renting where there are usually in a major city, securing an asset. I'm still confused, Woody. Could you explain exactly what you're talking about? Explain the steps. Like, I don't understand how it's working. Rent vesting? You mean like get out of your house and rent your own house while you get out of your house to go rent a smaller home while you rent out the house that you do own? Is that what you mean? Own a house and rent a house? You are? All right. Here's whoa! That's a gear. That's my favorite. All right, a gear's a very sexy card. All right. The gear card is straight up sex, man. She's even doing the thing with her fingers. Damn. There's no ambiguity about what she's implying, is there? Here's a holo. Holy moly. Yeah, that's a sexy card. Look at her fingers. Look at this thing she's doing with her fingers there. Yeah, right. She's pretty clear. How do you authenticate something where none of them exist? You just say, this one's real. I can tell you that's the authentic TCC Diglett drawing. Can't believe it's only going for $50. How rare. All right. Here's a holo. What makes it worse is the one signing them as a co-creator of the card game who is not involved with the Pokemon Company at the moment. So some are speculating it's a scam fraud for quick cash. Well, yeah, who knows? Here we are. Here we are. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. I think what I would want to know is if it did turn out to be fake, will CGC return my initial payment on them? That's what I want to know. If CGC will refund me, that is important. All right, here we are. Here we are. Very nice. Very nice. Oops, throw that away. Now looking at the Buy It Now ones, they look far more legit. The Charizard is going for around 800,000. Damn, dude. Pokemon should be the only ones authenticating these beta cards. Yeah, that would definitely help, I think. Yeah, if the Pokemon Company came out and said these are authentic or not. But you know, it's complicated because how do they even know? Like, let's say you start a company and then 30 years later, somebody shows up with some leftover pieces and they go, this is real. How are you supposed to authenticate? It's not like Pokemon's any more qualified than CGC at that point. Because they go, yeah, I think we remember those. Are those really the ones? Or are those fakes? That's what they would do. They'd be like, we think they're real. They could be real. Maybe they're real. All right, you got some sexy girls, in particular, a gear showing up in your round. Dang, get a black label of gear, man. Very nice. That's the other issue. They just had the guys signing them saying they are real. It's very dubious. Just give me those shiny ones you're holding. You don't want these bazillion holos? Okay, bazillion holos. All right, thank you, Miss Jen. Okay. Yeah, there is a goddamn trillion of these holo cards out there, and they're not stopping. We just have so many of them. It's like 20 pounds of holo cards. You can have the holos, my donation to you. You're so nice. I don't even know what to do with them. They just kind of stack up. I don't think they have any long-term value. I mean, I don't think they do. I think when you've got like full arts and signatures to think about, I can't imagine that those holos are worth much. You get like 2 per pack too. So it's not like Pokemon either. I don't know what to think of them. 3 live customs. Miss Jennifer Yap is going deep. Here goes. We got a 1. We got a 2. And we've got, a 3. That's 3 cold live customs. Damn. That is tough. I'm so sorry. Miss Elizabeth made a similar move earlier. That is a cold round. I am so sorry, Miss Jen. I'm here to see someone pull some crazy. Housing is stupidly expensive in the major cities in Australia. So what they do is they buy a house in a more affordable area, interstate usually. So they buy a house for $600K, rent it out, and stay renting in the major city. Oh, I think I understand. So it's own a house, and then that's your investment, but you live in the city in a rental unit. I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess I don't consider that a good investment to rent. Renting is ultimately it's an inefficiency if you have to rent. You know, if you can't own a property to live inside of, that is a heavy inefficiency. You can even argue like if you were to consider interest to be rent, because you bought a house on interest, you're paying rent to the bank. Some of that rent is still equity even, and the leveraging on the house benefits you, not the landlord. I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting thought. No Ziggy and no hits. Think I'm buying the wrong thing. Oh, man. I saw that too, man. I saw that too, Jen. We got to get you the big hit somehow, man. If you're homeless, just buy a home. $2 to $3 million house. I thought it was going to hit. Dang, cold night. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Miss Jen. Let's see. I'm going to take a look at the next order. We have let's see. What is this? So Blake says 1 prismatic ETB break shipped, 1 spot in the new Zard with credit. You got it. You're going in here. Mr. Blake finishes the final spot in the prismatic break. This is Blake. Also, that means this is spent. He is going into the new Zard break. So we have a new break, guys. The new Master Ball break is this really fancy Alt-Art Charizard. He's not looked at as a really expensive card. my opinion on this card is he's underpriced. He's an alternative art Charizard, and I think wasn't he kind of like unique to the USA? Wasn't this card an American card? They didn't have this in Japanese, did they? I can't remember. Somebody tell me if they did. But whatever the case is, if this card ever started making big numbers, people would start talking about it. They'd be like, hey, you didn't get a Charizard, did you? Because those are blowing up in price. So that is a card to hold. All right. I got a couple of them because I'm placing a bet that this could go up. So you're in there now, and this is ready to go off. Everyone watching, CGC's reasons, they are all pristine 10s. They are standalone grade, being the only version of them. They are the best quality. Oh, that's a weird thing. So isn't it more like, I thought that the pristine was just referring to the signature. That would make a lot of sense if it was referring to the signature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it is. Why are those collection boxes still cheap? Cheap still. They're not that cheap. They are actually going up in price. There we go. And also, when you buy them, you do not get a super good shot at the Charizard. The Charizard, sure, he comes out ungraded. You get him for sure. But here's the thing. He doesn't grade 10 super easily. So a lot of them will grade 9 or 8. I don't think CGC grades signatures. They just authenticate them. Oh, interesting. Dude, it's getting so freaking cold in here. Holy. It is getting so cold. Okay. $2 to $3 million house. All right. Very good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we got 9. Give me a number. Publication Fighter says 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mr. Isai on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Oh my gosh, Mr. Isai got it. Look at that. He bought half the break. Actually, he bought more than half. He bought 5 out of 9 spots. He got it on spot number 4. Let's make sure we counted correctly, though. This is number 5, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There it is, everybody. Wow. Congratulations to Mr. Isai. He gets another ETB. I think he said he went to sleep, right? So I'm going to go ahead and write up a card that says he has one, okay? Okay. Wow. CGC graded fake beta alpha test prints. Will this affect the company? If it is true that they did that, I think it will hurt their reputation for a while. And I think that their best move is to apologize and to replace everyone's money, which should hurt them financially pretty bad as well. So they could be in a lot of trouble because some of those cards are really expensive. They will have to return the original price the cards sold for. And then they will have to seek lawsuits against the person who sold them to them, right? So CGC will have to seek legal, I don't know, like it's like a chain, right? So like there's the company that hosted the, there's the person who originally owned them, who graded them and then sold them and profited. So CGC will have to seek compensation from that person and say, look, you gave us cards that were not real and now you need to get us back our money. Right, so they'll need a refund as well. Only if they're fake. I mean, so I gotta see more on it, but I'm definitely open-minded to that being what happened here, and I gotta see more. I gotta hear CGC come out and say, yeah, they got us. It's a huge scandal, though, if it's true. It's a huge scandal. Next round has started. All right. They need the Pinkertons. Yeah, they need the Pinkertons. It's not even a joke. They need the Pinkertons. All right, we have a Yugi Tom order, last spot in the break. Yugi Tom, we can give you the first spot in the next break. You're actually lucky you didn't buy the last spot in that break. If you think about it, Yugi Tom, if it was just going to go to Isai, if he was just going to get it on his spot, you were just going to buy spot number 8 and miss twice. So now you can get the first spot in the next one. See? So this is smart for you, is to be in the next break because you were not fated to pull that on number 8. Unless CGC stays tight-lipped to get the cash and keep respect, it's them versus some internet guys. No. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You can't just stay tight-lipped. The internet will talk about it, and it will sincerely damage you. They got to make a statement. If they are fake, if they're confirmed fake, they got to make a statement. All right, Yuki Tom, thank you so much, man. Sorry about the miss, though. That is difficult. Miss Jen is done with her 3 lives. You're kidding me. You ordered 3 more lives? That was your next order? Oh, wow. 6's next order was actually 3 more lives. That is so funny. We got 1, and there it is, and 2, and 3. So she ordered 3 lives, and when you refresh, the next order is 3 more lives. All right, you are lucky, Jen. Psy tag. No way. You're actually getting a pull you might like as well. Is that right? Wow. Well, the only problem is though you overpaid for it. You overpaid for it. But you know what? That's not a bad outcome. Hey, did you know this, Miss Jen? The tag slabs have been going up in value a little bit. Tag slabs have been a little unpopular. I get people asking me about tag grading. Jenner 6. Did I say 6? I might have said 6. I'm sorry, guys. It is Jennifer Yap. Jennifer Yap. I'm sorry. I'm getting tired. You know me. All right. I started confusing all the girl names, I think. Here we go. All right. Miss Jen. I think 6 was on she was on the break here, and I was probably thinking about how tough her luck has been recently. You've had some tough luck, huh, 6? You're not calling Gen 6. Isn't tag iWatch brand? iWatch? What are you saying? Yeah. All right. 6 was on the ETB break, and I was thinking about she's had a tough round lately. All right. So my brain's in 2 places at once. I do that a lot, by the way. I have a brain that is in 2 places at the same time, and it's not a good thing. Wow. All right. Oh. This is actually good timing as well, because Team Rocket's coming around the corner. A watch brand tag. Oh, like Apple tag. Now, here's this coming down by $10. I need to buy more stickers soon. Let's get this ETB break done. All right, thank you very much. Graveler ticks down to $170. Let's see. Next up, we have Michael McIntyre, 5 EV Heroes. Michael McIntyre, let's see what you got. Where are my EV Heroes? Is there an open box? Here's an open box. I got a bunch of EV Heroes in here. Oh! All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of tipped over there. Get back up here. How did that even happen? 5. Whew. Getting tired, man. I'm tired. But that's only a 3-hour stream. You know, the reason I'm tired is because I've only had like 5 hours of sleep for like 3 days in a row. That's no good. I wonder how many times he called his wife Jen. What are you talking about? Oops. All right, throw this over here. I love EV Heroes. All right, we've got Holo. Cold. Slivion. Cold. Ooh. All right. Isn't it crazy? The English Mooncat has surpassed the Japanese version. The English Mooncat has surpassed the Japanese one. You're talking about from EV Heroes? Ta-da! Michael McIntyre. I'm cold lately. She was good on those PokeBruhs. Michael McIntyre. You're over here. Okay. Ah. Okay. Ta-da. Ugh. Thank you, Michael. We have an order. Ivan Rodriguez. Halo, Ivan Rodriguez. All right, here it is. Ta-da. Good. We have an order. Jeffrey Trevino. Okay, he says, open up 3 Duskmorns and an EV Heroes Live instead of the Fallout pack. Okay, you got it. Okay, 3 Duskmorns. And an EV Heroes. And then I get back, where is it? I get back a cool pack. Are you up here? No. I'm going to run into you. Over here? Is tag grading a U.S. brand? Never used it before. Yes, it is. It is a brand in the United States. Tag grading. There we go. Tag grading's kind of building a lot of steam lately, I've noticed. I graded with them. It wasn't bad. Looks nice. Has a nice look to it. All right, this goes back here. There we go. Yeah, you occasionally run into it on eBay, and it's like, they're expensive. Mister, did you see PokeBruh ruined all his hits from the recent Chinese 151? He rips the pack tabs and bends them all. Oops. Pack tabs. That sucks. That's funny. Got a lot of Psyduck. I'm trying to collect all the Psyduck ever printed. Yeah, that's fun. There you go. All right. Put this over here. Put this over here. I gotta have another Psyduck break because I think you'll buy a spot. Here's Raucous Carnival, Frantic Strength, Lakeside, Fear the Dark, Ghostly Keybearer, Wickerfolk Island. Okay, so that's the first half. Man, all these cards have the edge bent. How's that possible? Oh no, that sucks. All right, we've got Unholy Annex, Redress Fate, Unstoppable Slasher, Leyline of Resonance, Chainsaw, and Manifest. Manifest. All right. Make a Psyduck wall. He's so cool. You got the you got that extremely rare Koro Psyduck. And yeah, that is an unusual rare item. Piranha Fly, we've got Trapped in the Screen, Glimmer Light, Paranormal Growing Dead Plains. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Very good. Cursed Recording, Ursine Monstrosity, Demonic Cancel, this card, Flood Farm, and Copy. Oh, you know what I should do? I should open that pack of Fallout that you just sent back for myself to get some gradable like magic cards out and see if it pulls like a bobblehead. Oh, you're doing good though. That was a good trade. You did a good. All right, let's grab it. Let's grab it. Who even cares about this stuff in the front? It's all about this stuff in the back. Ah, very nice. These are weird, though, the Japanese ones. I wonder why they do that into Japanese. All right, very good. Very good. Hey, yo. Congratulations. All right. Oh, my gosh. That's the best hit. What? All right. That's the top hit you're saying? What? Oh, man, look at the centering, though. God dang, dude. Come on, Magic. You know, Jonathan Morris sent a lot of Magic cards into grade with me, and I was just, I couldn't hand out any 10s. They all had problems. It's Miss Destilia Girl. Wish it was in English. It's a big hit. Nice. Congratulations, man. Let me grab you a top loader. All right. In case this is expensive. Looks like it all worked out for you. Now let's pull a Moonbryon out of one pack. You ready? Oh, nope. Nothing going on there. Not a Moonbryon. Magic is meant to be played, not graded. Wait, how much did you buy the... I have to ask a question. You just asked for a trade, right? How much did you buy the actual Fallout pack for? You bought it at the old price. Did you trade it back to me at the new price? Because that's not okay. Hold on, wait a second. I didn't even think about it before. You didn't buy it at an old price and then trade it in at the new price, did you? So Fallout's 130. No, you didn't do that to me. Okay, you're good. I thought you took me for a ride there, dude. I thought you tricked me. We're all good. All right. I thought it was a bit odd, actually, when you sent in for the exchange. And then I realized, didn't I change the price on the... didn't I change the price on that set? And I thought, what if he actually traded it back to me at the new price? All right, there you go. I thought you were taking me for a ride. That's a 170th-ish card. Nice, dude. Congratulations. All right. What a nice night it's been. Should I make a... Oh, man, I don't think I've been making any clips for Mike's side. I'm so freaking stupid. Hold on, let me get this. All right, we're jumping over here to the clips channel. Oops. Stream clips. What are all the things that happened? A Soup Crown Brionne for Isai. This occurred during a large Terra festival opening. Soup Iron Galliot or something like that. Soup SIR Prismatic for Isai during a large Prismatic opening. And number 3 would be, oh, there was a signature at the start. Sexy Azour Lane Siggy. $500. Javier Arroyo. Somewhere midway. Only 3 packs. I should have grabbed the timestamps. I'm so stupid. Now we can get the timestamp here. Jeffrey Hot Magic card. This occurred 305. I don't know the name of it. It was in Japanese. All right, there it is. All right, so now we got some more clips to farm. I try to help him out with that. We got to get our views up. Our views are actually really far down for some reason. Okay, Jennifer Yap, 2 more English Azour Lane. Let's go get those English Azour Lanes. You know, if you keep pounding this, you will get a signature out of this set. I'm sure of it, Jen. All right. If you like this set, Jen, you should buy it out because I'm not restocking it and I'm not raising the price. The price will remain the same. This set's going to sell out and we'll only carry Azour Lane 2 after that. All right, here we are. Very cool. Mister, isn't that true for all sets? The set that just came out is lovely. Not necessarily. It's complex. This set, you will probably get a signature. I'm dropping you hints, essentially. All right. Ready? All right. I'll buy it out. Here we are. Man, I gotta take a bathroom break. I drink too much. Throw that over there. Innistrad coming. Aether Drift is the racing one coming out on Valentine's Day. Racing? Like cars? Can send it. You want to buy out the actual rest of the box? I don't know how many boxes are left. I could go count them. Listen to this music. What is this music, man? I'll give you a chance to do that before someone else buys them up, okay? So give me a second here. So obviously I got these 2 boxes that I just brought in for you. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 boxes remaining. 10 boxes remain. Whoa. Here we are. Whew. I can slab them away for you if you'd like. Ow, I scratched myself. All right. Okay, sending 10. Woo! All right. Might as well, right? Because if you've already gone deep and a lot of boxes were cold, then the odds for the signatures are higher overall. Okay, let's get it. Let's sneep it. Bop it. Sneep it. Ooh, slippery. We can open it tomorrow. Sure. All right. Well, if you're also going to wipe it out, I'm going to remove it from the menu. Oops. Come on, don't do that. It's a good set, you know. So this is Azour Lane English at $6 a pack. save. I kind of assumed that was a decent price. That's why I mentioned the price earlier. But these won't be getting a restock, so it won't matter. All right. We're just going to be selling Azour Lane. Oops. All right. You know what else we have a lot of? We actually have a ton of the Japanese Freerin. We got so much Freerin, dude. Oops. I bought a lot of it because you guys seem to love it so much. And, I mean, to be honest, we sold a lot of it. But there's like 2 whole cases left. And that is more than I usually hold of any Weiss product when it's not selling fast. I'm probably going to stock up on tons of Azour Lane to hold over time. Azour Lane Volume 2 just has way too many sexy cards. It reminds me of Sneaker Bunko. Sneaker Bunko is like impossibly expensive now. All right. Overlords of the Hauntwood Fracture Foil. Nice. All right, what we got? Scooby Buzz. The unsuit pull was 155. It was 155. I'm going to update that. All right, 155. You know, it's just a private channel. I kind of want to open it for everyone to see it. So everyone should be able to see it. But let's not make it so everyone can send messages, only me. So you guys can see the Stream Clips channel now. It's at the top of the Discord. And I actually encourage you guys to experiment. I encourage you guys to experiment with potentially making videos out of those clips. Here we are. All right. There we go. Here's a holo. Here we are. We're trying to expand our views. Here's a holo. All right. There's a holo. We have a second YouTube channel where I can direct new editors to post content. And if you get pretty decent at the editing, I'll start paying you each video. Maybe like something simple like $5 a video or something like that. And if the video performs really well, maybe we double that to $10. So, you know, think about that for a second. That's not bad. Here we are, holo. Because it's only a minute long. It's actually not super. Here's the deal. When it comes to editing, when you get real good at editing, it does not take that long. There you go. So it could be like scooping up $10. Oh my hoochie mamas. Yo! What is this? Okay, I appreciate the advice, Wrath. What did Wrath say? That is a good call. BGS faster return and chance of the glorious Black Label. BGS, I think, is the #2 card grading company right now. It should have been CGC, but CGC got rid of their perfect grade. Huge mistake. CGC's got to bring the perfect grade back. Also, this topic about the beta cards, CGC might have been too ambitious trying to... assuming that it's not all just a rumor, assuming it's really true that they misauthenticated some very serious, very notable cards. Assuming that debacle is true, CGC needs to slow that down and make sure that it's really actually authentic. I think it's really telling that PSA takes so much time to authenticate those things. Maybe it's because PSA's had a little more experience at this, and they know not to run into that scenario where the cards turn out to be fake, you know? So maybe PSA's already dealt with that stuff before, and they don't want to do it again. But CGC, you know, that's not going to look good on their brand at all if it's true. The best thing they can do is put out a statement saying we're refunding the people who got hurt in full, and we're going to pursue the people. We're going to pursue the people who sold us the cards. You know, who got the person who was making all the money on the graded cards. We're going to pursue them. Blah blah blah. Right? Any loosey goosey? Any loose packs of Azour Lane English? Oh, that's a good point. Yes. There's should be one open box over here somewhere. Give me a second. Ah, here it is. Oh, it's actually, I found 2 open boxes and I combined them. So it's more than 16 packs. Let me count it. I cleaned up over here. I found 2 open boxes of Azour Lane. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's 22 loose packs. I'm going to put them in a bag. Makes it easier. Oh, if they'll even fit in the bag. Will they fit? Yeah, they fit. 22 loose packs. There they are. Boy, that'd be annoying if there was a signature in there, wouldn't it? Like they were right there. That's what happened for Javier. He pulled a signature in an open box of Azour Lane 2. Beat just 10 of the Siggy was sold for $185. Sadly, one of the lower Siggies. We can rip those tonight. And those 10 boxes, you can do it whenever. Ooh, I'll do it next time you're in the stream. Sound good? All right. Let's keep opening these. That's a holo. That's a holo. That's a holo. So, guys, when are you going to jump into this Mew break? You know the price of the Mew just went up over time, right? This Mew just got more expensive. He getting more and more expensive. He's a $1,200 card now. That break's looking pretty fair. We are. When I started him, he was a little cheaper. He's going up in price. That's a good break. The odds are very close to the market price. We are. Here we are. We can rip those tonight. OAJ the Great. What's up, man? All right. Konnichiwa. It's the Vampire Hunter. Okay. Oh. Here's a holo. Here's a Bunny Girl. That's what I said. Bunny Girl. All right. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Sometimes I fantasize liquidating my entire collection, like every single piece of it. Every single piece, even even the Dragonite, and owning 0 cards, not even 1 card, and then just knowing how much money I have after I'm done, just to know what that is. Like, get them all up on eBay auction over the course of a year or something like that. 100% liquidation, not even 1 card left over. All right, and buying a Ferrari. No way, I wouldn't buy a Ferrari at all. No way. I think what I would buy, an LA10. Mister, just the shiny one. Bubble Mew doesn't like me, so I give up. Here we are. All right, you got it, Miss Jen. We're dropping holos tonight. All right, there we go. There we go. Bubble Mew is giving you a tough time. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Listen to this music. Mr. wants a Jaguar. You think those will sell? I wonder if they do. I don't think they will. All right. I just wrote Isai down. That tells you a lot about tonight. Every good hit has gone to Isai tonight. It is Jennifer Yap. Sorry about that, Jen. All right, Miss Jen. That guy did very well. So this was priced back in November. That is a Cardos Venusaur, and he is a specially high-end card. Let's double check, see where his price sits now. All right, let's see. CGC 10, Cardos, Venusaur. Okay, his price is exactly that, $1,975. That price is up to date. Jaguar, made in the UK, best cards in the world, in my opinion. Jaguar, they were sort of made in the UK. Their owners are like Indian now, right? So I think even if the workers were from the UK, people will see it differently, you know? Like, let me give you an example of that. So here in Missouri, we have a famous beer company called Budweiser. Budweiser beer, you might have heard of it, right? Anheuser-Busch. Anheuser-Busch. And so it was considered like a Missouri company, but a Bavarian company called InBev bought Anheuser-Busch. So it's not owned by Missourians anymore. It's actually owned by people in another country. And you could say Missourians still make the beer, but they just don't own it. But I think that actually goes a long way to how you sort of perceive it. You know what I mean? You want to feel like there's a certain ownership by the people over that car, instead of like, yeah, we just work for our foreign owners. We make their products that they make the ultimate decisions on, right? Like how to market it and how to change the design and the appearance and blah, 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 right? So I feel like there's a lack of sort of, I don't know, I don't want to say patriotism, but I think there's a lack of connection when a foreign country owns the product you're building. And we are, you know, so Jaguar could be owned by the Japanese or by the Chinese or by the the Koreans or whoever. But I think it's harder to sort of tout it as a British company now. You guys still have Bentley, right? Bentley. I think Bentley's still owned in the UK, right? All right. Producing cars is a big deal. Car production is a really high-paying job for a lot of people in the UK and in Germany as well. Whole economies can be built around car production. That's why Elon Musk has been such an important person for America before he got so politically involved. This is going to be for the full price. Now he's a politician. Elon Musk is a politician now. That's a fact. I don't know if that's such a great thing. I think that's, if I was a Tesla owner and if I was a Tesla investor, I'd be like, maybe back down from all that. We need you to be out there making money, not making political statements. Okay, we have Ivan Rodriguez for live customs. Damn, dude, good luck. Of course, light is better. McLaren and Rolls Royce. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Rolls Royce. Am I thinking of Rolls Royce? There's a PSA 10 for $1,099. Of the same card? Wait, I want to see that. If that's the case, we definitely got to lower our price. We can't be uncompetitive with PSA pricing. Okay, PSA, good catch. Let's see. I think he's right. I think he's right. Let me look at it. Oh, it's an old grade on it, but oh yeah, but the person selling it has 3 feedback. But then again, it does have the authenticity guarantee. You're right. I'm updating. We can't have that. We can't have that. We have to compete with PSA pricing. Good catch. Maybe this will help sell it faster. To be honest, I didn't pay a lot for this card. I did pretty good. I bought it a long time ago, and it got upgraded. So let's see, $950. That's a pretty significant lowering in price, but you see this kind of stuff happening where, you know, maybe there's a PSA on the market and people just don't see it. So there we go. That's a much more competitive price now, much more attractive price, and I just didn't see that before. What did I pay for this guy? I did pretty good on Cardust cards because I got into them before people were talking about them so much. Actually, I did a lot better than I kind of let on. Let's see. Oops. There. Oh. Oh, it's VENMO SAR. There we go. That's why I was spelling wrong. Man, you can tell I'm tired by my typing here. All right, there we go. So, where is he? I can't even find him. Maybe it'll be under CGC. I don't know when I acquired him. I bought another CGC card. I got a perfect 10 of a Tyranitar coming. All right, I can't find the price I paid for him. All right. How much is the Zard 10 in that set? He's pricey. He's pricey. The Zard 10 is really desirable. Ivan Rodriguez for live customs. He's about to get his booty cheeks handed to him. 1, 2, 3. Come on, come on, come on. 4. Nah, I had a feeling it might be a miss. I am sorry, dude. That is a cold round in the live customs. I'm sorry, man. Ivan Rodriguez. That is a cold round. Man, that feels pretty bad. Let me give you a free card, Mr. Ivan. He just went real deep. I'm going to give you this Arbok Ekans for free, okay? It's a nice little $20 slab. It's actually a $25 slab. So this is going to be a little backup pull for you. I'm sorry. Now, with this card, also, I would just warn you, those live customs are a treacherous place, okay? Be aware of how dangerous they are. They're very dangerous. There it is. Rip. Okay, a little bonus slab. It's nice. It's probably undervalued, to be honest with you. Okay. Sorry, man. Who's next? Excuse me. We have an order. Yugi Tom, $5 Holo Shuffle. Yugi Tom. These are really popular because they're such a small, you know, chance. You know, they don't kill you in your wallet. The live customs, though, man. Heatran, Yugi Tom. All right, Mr. Yugi, you got one Heatran. He's nice. Liat. Let's get those break items to the front. We've got, obviously, the Mew, Poker Umbreon, Crown Umbreon, and we've got this beautiful Charizard. He's a 1 in 6. That's not bad. And over here, we've got Koro Snorlax. All right. My bet, this guy could move pretty fast. He is a Charizard, after all. Charizard, Alternative Art VMAX, and he's probably undervalued right now. Yeah, he's a cool one. So I think that one would probably finish first. This guy's not too bad. He's all the way up to... And actually, this is very close. The Heatran's 1 spot away. A brokey like me can get Pokey Rich with the Holo Shuffle. Maybe you could get lucky in there. Who knows? All right, let's see. We have an order from Jennifer Yap. 10 Azur English boxes. Damn, she is not kidding. She really did just buy all the Azur English. Very nice. You must have liked the price. I kind of figured it was at a good price if you were buying it. I noticed you tend to notice the prices. We are. And let's go ahead and grab your beautiful box of Azour Lanes. Oh, I put them into a bag, didn't I? I mentioned that I put them into a bag. Where did I set them when I was done? Oh my God, I set them all the way back here. I'm so stupid. We're all rich in Pokemon card friendship. Ah. Okay, she actually also ordered 3 live customs. Jen, let's see if this plays out. Here goes. We got a 1. Oh my God. 2 and a 3. Oh my Lord, dude. All right, Jen, you can't say you had a bad night anymore. Let's see what this was. Credilli Chase. Wow. So, you might recognize this. This was the former star card, Credilli. He's a $300 card. However, he had received substantial price reductions over time. And I said, you know what? He's joining the live customs. So I think he went in there for like 160 or something like that. But his real value is higher than that. Here you go, Miss Jen. All right. Why so much? Why so much what? Jen Yap. Wow. Not so bad after all, in my opinion. Yeah, he's a pricey Delta Species Holland Phantoms 10. And his original price was like $300 or something like that. I don't remember. Okay, he was that price when we turned him into a star card anyways. All right, Miss Jen, I don't see the order for the 22 packs. Did you already send that in? We are. Let me see. I saw the order for the 10 boxes. Give me a second. Oh, there it is. The loose packs right here. I see it now. 22 packs, loose packs. All right, very nice. Sorry about that. All right. So, we're opening up 22 packs of Azour Lane. You are not having as bad of a night anymore. The Credilli definitely improves it. I would say Mr. Ivan Rodriguez is having a tougher night. Crazy how things can change like that as the night progresses. All right. Mr. Ivan, our friend Mr. Ivan. He was 1 spot away, man. Isn't that tough? That is so tough. Promos. Here's a snip. Elizabeth was kind of tough too. I think she missed 3 live customs. Those live customs are very brutal. They're kind of like buying multiple spots in a break. Like, I guess it's the equivalent of buying 2 spots in a break, right? $80. And then missing on that. All right. Ta-da. Ready? Here goes. Okay, I was surprised after his round came out that you didn't have a bunch of people jump in there. So tonight's a lucky night for you because, you know, like, for example, Mr. Aovic must not have been watching or he must not have been ready to try to snipe. All he had to do was send in for like 1 spot. He probably would have gotten it. Here's... well, it depends on who ordered fastest, but you order pretty fast sometimes, actually, with those live custom moments. I tell Karis about those. She ran 2 streams. I tell her it's called a run on the live customs. We are. Holo. Here's a holo. Oops. Here is Moki Girl. Okay, we got Moki Girl. Dude, I could use a monkey. I'm hungry, man. I think when I run this stream, I get like real hungry afterwards because it like, surprisingly, even though you sit down, you burn so much energy. Something about it's very like energy intensive. Maybe it's like using your brain a lot. You are squinting too much. Your face gets tired. I'm cuddling with my dog. Ew, no bestiality. You're cuddling with your dog. We are. All right. We went to Walmart today and bought some basic food items. All right. So far, Jen, these packs have been atrocious. Let's see if they get better. They've actually been very cold. Toss this over here. We went to Walmart and somebody had a dog and the dog was just barking his head off and it was a fake service dog. And when we got to the cash register, we got to this cash register with an older lady at it. Here we go. We got to a cash register with an older lady at it and she was going off on it, man. She's like, we need to change the laws. And she's like, those stupid dogs come in here and piss on the floor and they bark at people. And sometimes they try to bite people. Oh no, this is not a good round. You got a energy cube, wisdom cubes. All right, darn it. That's not a signature. Okay, there's still some more packs. We need to see another hit come out. But she was going off, man. All right. She says that lately Walmart has dealt with that a lot, with people bringing their dogs into Walmart. And she says management says they can't do anything about it. I was like, very interesting. I was telling her a story about how I was in Walmart one time and somebody had, it's the same Walmart, and I was telling her somebody had their actual full-grown adult pit bull walking around the store with them on a leash and a little service dog vest. Cold. All right. So that was 22 packs. That was a very awful round. I am so sorry, Jen. First, you got some really good luck, and then you got some poo-poo luck. So those must have been bad packs. I apologize for that. I would have preferred for those to be like another signature, obviously. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right. We'll put this over here, and we'll pop these into your bag. Moki Girl and Blue Dress Girl. There should have been like one more full art, so those must have been bad packs. That sucks. I would have thought they would be hot. Save the good luck for the boxes. True, true, true. All right. I think we are out of orders. It is 5 a.m. in the morning. That means we ran a nice 3.5-hour stream. What is this music, man? I'm hot, mister. Woo! 5 a.m. in the morning. Let's take a look at the breaks. 8, 3, 11, 1, 9. These two are pretty exciting. This is the new Master Ball break, and this is the Heat Train break up to 9. Yep. Breaks. Mathematically better way to acquire PSA 10 of anything. Because not only is this very hard to pull, he comes once every 35 boxes, but once you pull him, you still have to pay for grading, and you still have a chance he grades 9. So mathematically fast way to obtain the card that you want. Not as exciting maybe as a direct pull. This Charizard VMAX, very fancy. He is a cheap alternative art Charizard from the Sword and Shield era. I highly suspect he is a hold. Highly suspect he goes up in price. He's too cheap. I had a lot of fun, guys. We'll be back on for Monday and see if anything interesting happens. Interestingly enough, no Shining Legends were open tonight. That was the thumbnail, but at least more people know we have Shining Legends on the menu for a whopping like 700 or some crazy number. I don't remember. Some really expensive item. I'd love to see that opened by someone though, okay? I'm hopping off. I hope you guys have a nice night. And yeah, Monday daytime stream should be just around the corner. I'll see you guys there. See you later, everybody.